you're passionate about gaming,
stop in the stream. Hello, hello. We are slowly coming off of our pre-show. Everybody is now hearable. We're gonna do our sound check because that's what we do right before we get started. All right, that sounds good. How do you guys sound?
Check 1, 2,
let's
3.
Yeah. Lexi, you want to say some stuff there? I didn't quite catch that.
Hi, guys.
Everybody is so excited tonight. I'm looking forward to tonight's session, everybody. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, yeah. Well, in that case, how about we get into this, guys? We're not even going to come back from break. We're just going to let the stream run, because I think only like 10 minutes actually went through. So here we go. We're going to go to live stream. Hello! All right, let me I got to scream. Like I was going to roll for the intro today, but I already know who it needs to be. Oh, yeah! It's time for your favorite campaign in the whole world! To see the greatness that is Smash and Snag.
That's not right!
Quiet! I'm doing the intro here. Don't you tell me how to do my job. Oh, yeah, now where was I? We have Freya, the Dragonborn Druid, Suckle of the Moon.
Hi guys, nice to be back.
Welcome back. Ragnar, the Paladin of Bahamut.
Hey.
Hey. And then we got this human dork over there named Yelvin, who seems to be going out with some anime weeboo.
Oh yeah, I had to sign up by Katana.
Yeah, your Cortana. Okay.
Cortana.
No.
Yeah, so
Sign my swords.
let's do a recap here. And Pretzel, I need to turn you off because you're no longer needed. Sorry guys, let me get that off here. Bye, Illusions. That was a nice little intro, I think. Even with Pretzel. That was a good song. Alright, so I'm gonna... Oh, I don't know. You guys have been good. I will give you peaceful music for now. So, we have been through quite the adventure in the past, where I think the most dramatic things that happened is that we entered into a Tiamat cultist group. We recruited farm boys to be our apprentices in these groups, or cultists, I should say. We infiltrated the Tiamat cult. We took it down after a lot of effort from the Paladin of Bahamut, who revealed his true nature, and a Leon who's like, what the fuck did I get myself into? I thought you were on my side. But apparently, he's had a change of heart, and we've had that talk. And which brings us back, after you cleared out the Tiamat cultists that we're trying to bring back, good old Tiamat. You know, she's a lovely lady. Tiamat out of Tiamat. You went back to Tynac Kingdom, where your home base is, and started a family. Have now a grab and smash arena that you guys are running because the pre-owners are no longer available to keep it going. But you got help. She's shaping one of these lovely secretaries who have decided to help you out. And also, Fisser came back, and he got to meet Vexy, who was your kobold friend for our druid.
Yes, friend.
Your friend. Let's see. And you managed to have an egg. A month later, we had a little baby boy called...
And we got married.
Oh yeah, there was that too. Who cared about that, right?
Yeah, whatever that.
Yeah, I mean...
Shut up, Yelvin.
Yeah, well, remember that when you think you're going to get
Yelvin's
married.
not jealous or anything.
Yeah, oh yeah, Yelvin wanted to be priest of the way, but apparently they had other plans. Well, and there is a couple that is currently dodging Yelvin. So yeah. Leon and Pyra are in a different city location, though they do have means to teleport back as needed, because they did come back to see the couple as soon as the egg was starting to hatch. It was probably the fastest a teleport circle was drawn. But on top of that, you own a leather shop now, We have
Yes.
spiffy new armor that's been engraved with the emblem of Bahamut. We've got a tree house at your mansion that you guys acquired because you guys looted so much money at the Tiamat cultists. Managing to break into that
We
vault.
also have a freeloader in the back.
Yeah, he's building a tree house though, so...
Yeah.
Oh, we found the bony remains of a rider, we think. Floof apparently might have gotten hungry, I don't know. Halflings are very delicious desserts. But, you know, this has been the crazy up to this point. Oh, but then we had an intermittent where we did a little time travel. Yeah, that's right.
Took down my evil half-sister.
Found out Freya had a half-sister who did not like the fact that she killed Papa. So to take revenge, she planned to kill her with a meteor scroll that she stole from a lich. However, as soon as you guys took the damage from the meteor scroll, you were all kind of warped into a different world, or dimension, I would say, as you found yourself in a dimension run by a lich, who basically told you, look, I'm just here to study. This woman came up to me,
Keep in
stole
mind,
my
I
scroll.
still have that scroll.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for mentioning that. He's like, give me my scroll. I'll send you back an hour before all this mess happens. Do not have any conversations with yourselves. Do not interact with
And
yourselves.
what does Yelvin do?
Yelvin decides to send himself a message, which, therefore, caused him not to exist anymore. So the two of these guys were left to take care of the half-sister, who used a plane shift to get out of that nasty situation where she was getting beat up on. And not knowing when or where you're going to be able to do anything, time finally resumes. You get returned to your bodies. Events are twisted. We have a timeline continuum that we had to sort out. And we had to work with the Mages of Arcana to revert things or bring Yelvin back. Because nothing...
Our paladin wanted to stray a little bit.
Well...
Pick.
He was having some existential crisis. And to be fair, Bahamut's not always outgoing about what he wants from his paladins. But eventually he had a dream.
Not always black and white.
He did have that lovely dream. You both had that lovely dreams that you had those nights, but different versions of different things. But I think they were helpful. But yeah, we had to have a wish spell to bring the Elva back. And because of the uniqueness of Tierra Lightmage and her staff Artemis, whenever she casts spells together with her staff, it's almost like they get twins. So she had an extra wish, where you wished your half-sister into the backyard. You guys surrounded this 5-foot square, as D&D rules interpret us to do, and you guys just played whack-a-mole as she perished underneath each and every one of your blows. Advantage on rolls were given, smites were delivered, and I believe you had the finishing blow, Freya, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
And everybody lived happily ever after. We had an egg, we had baby Draken born, and time is moving on. You guys haven't
Jackson.
Who the hell's Jackson?
Draxon.
Draxon.
I'm thinking of Draken.
Draxon, whatever. Now you got me confused. Did I make a total for this kid yet? Probably didn't. I probably should.
Oh. Yes.
But I've been kind of like waiting for him to get older. So yeah, well, it's Draxon. It's been over a month, guys. You can't expect me to remember this minute character. Alright, so yeah, you guys been maintaining the guild that you guys have. You've been watching Yelvin progress in a relationship of some sort. Apparently, he asked Shisha out for tea and cookies and donuts and all kinds of sweets that they might have. I do believe this place had a name too. I'm gonna look it up because I know I put the stuff down. It's been over a month. If you remember, feel free to blurt it out.
Let's see.
You don't
My
remember
notes.
it.
My notes!
Okay.
My notes!
Yeah.
Machacho Mito tea cakes and cookies. What's about that?
Masho Mito. Yeah. You got yeah. MASHCHO. Sorry. Mito. MITTO. Yeah. Alright. And we met Shisei's head of the household. You found out she was not the head of the family. As you were talking about Lord Mian's lady.
Wife.
Kina.
Wife.
Yeah, wife. And you're like, oh, wrong person. But, you know, that's always the lovely awkwardness of a first date, I guess. But, yeah, we had
Yes.
that. And so, we're kind of in a place where we need to figure out what were we doing for this entire month. And I've kind of, like, mentioned out of the game that we need to kind of put that on the table and see what we're going to get. I mean, I imagine a couple being Ragnar and Freya were doing a couple things and taking care of their new baby.
Baby.
And the shop.
And the shop. So you've been running your leather shop with Bexy and trying to steal baby Draxon. Am I saying that right? Away from Daddy, because Daddy's getting too attached and you're jelly.
Because Daddy's training him with the sword and shield.
Yeah, and she's over there. Yeah, so apparently there is a battle between you're going to be a druid. No, you're going to be a paladin. Oh, why don't you be half and half? And I'm like, this kid's going to be like, Mom, that's not the meta. I have to be one or the other.
Mom, I must min-max.
Gosh. I can't do damage as a bear. Sorry, Mama. But yeah.
Lightning just works as well.
That's what you do, Druid of Spores.
We're not doing it. I don't see a Dragonborn belittling themselves to deal with fungi.
No.
You know, and
They're too proud.
And on top of that, she's the circle of the moon. If she wants anything for her child, I'm sure it's the same circle. But, I don't know. How do you want to do this? Like, I left the question open-ended to you. But you gotta tell me, over this month's period, what kind of stuff you've gotten done. And, you know, just... we can talk it out. I mean, we got plenty of time before we get into anything serious, I think. But,
I have my stuff already out.
You have your stuff ready?
You guys don't have...
Do you guys want a moment to think?
Yeah, go ahead, Debray.
Well, then we'll start with Yelvin. So what Yelvin been doing this entire month? They need a good floorboard to build their case on.
So trying to get in Shishi's panties.
So that is true. But for the first day, I was going to have a date with Shisha, going Macho Mitu, have cake. See how that works. Try to impress her. Do you want me to do any rolls or no?
Well, yeah, we said we were going to, like, I did a poll, and I was like, alright, so you may or may not get progression with her, and, you know, general rolls, so we decided that you would get advantage on these persuasion checks. I'm sorry, I'm looking for a lewd panty picture, and I think it's about as close as I can get. There you go.
Where is this image?
Right there.
Oh, there we are.
Tell you what, I'll move her over to the sand. There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
She's waiting for you in the sand. Oh no, Floof! Put that down! No! Oh, Floof. Alright.
Shisha!
Well, that's not Shisha, we know that. But at any rate, I'll get rid of it. So, yeah, we said we were going to do persuasion checks at advantage for events. So, like, you've had your first day. You got away with a kiss to the cheek. I would say you're trying to get a little bit closer to the lips this time, maybe. So, let's see that persuasion check, and let's see how this date ends. So, what is it that Yelvin says during the date that kind of makes things super awkward?
So,
I mean, I'm
you
sure
have
you
beautiful hair today.
She's like, thank you. I know, I did it myself. I don't know, maybe she just did not take that compliment for what it was. And like, you were trying to be sincere, and she's like, what are you... Yeah, I know it's hair. and she probably misread you, but you know, she kind of leaves you after that encounter without even a kiss to the cheek. So you kind of draw a little ways away from her. But you know, maybe it's either that or she's getting too comfortable with you. And
it's fine if she gets comfortable. Then
make
it
an
can try to get better.
Let's do an insight check to see if we can't give you some idea of what she's at. All right, yeah, she is. Okay, so it's either one of two things. I'm not going to give you an affirmation, but it's either she is getting too comfortable with you and is just not thinking of being that close, or she has a thing against public display of affection.
Okay.
I mean, the latter does make sense.
Yeah. Okay, then the next day, I would ask for her help, saying, "Hey, that contact to make the treehouse. Could you help me? Like for 3 days, I'll do that."
Okay, yeah. She did say she was going to try to get somebody from her family to come over who was an expert in building, because they did the manor and everything else, and they're over there inspecting this. Let's see here. I would say he's probably a half elf. Long brown hair, just kind of like studying the structure, and he's got like tools of construction nature, just like staring at it. He's like, I don't know how you have this thing balanced, but recalling it was like a natural 20 on one of your rolls.
Yeah.
This thing
20,
seems to have a good center of balance for whatever you did with all this rope and bamboo. But yeah, I think we can shape it up a little bit better. What are you looking to do? And he'll go ahead and discuss plans with you. And of course, you're using this as an excuse to have time with... That was lovely. She-shay. So go ahead and make another persuasion with advantage. Good luck.
Why are you being a douche?
See, even with the
wow,
poll...
Yeoman, you've really gotten rusty. Okay?
Yeah. Well, it's a 12.
Yeah, it's a 12, but like, if it wasn't on advantage, like...
That too, man.
She is enamored.
Okay, good.
Like, she's talking to the half-elf, right? And she's like, wait, this thing is sound? It's like, yeah, this thing's constructed soundly. I mean, whatever he did at this point, I mean, there's very little I have to do. So, like, the foundation of this treehouse is done. All I have to do is build around it, and you get whatever it is we talk about. And she's like, huh. She kind of looks at you for a moment and gives you, like, that praising smile. It's like, I mean, you don't get away with another smooch, but at this point, you're like playing. You're just playing to get the points. You know what I mean? Like, it's a dating sim at this point.
Yeah. So 3 days of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next day, I'm gonna go over and try out that flying machine.
Ooh, yeah. We didn't bring that up. You guys want in on that action?
We probably need to be, Kelvin.
Yeah. So, like, and you're offering to bring Shishay with? I mean, there's nothing wrong with bringing
if Shishay wants to, I'll say, like, hey, you want to try out something that can fly? Because I did. It's a really beautiful sky.
Is it a giant owl or something? I know Freya turns
Oh no,
into
it's
those.
a flying machine. It's mechanical and magic.
Mechanical?
It's like you know how birds flap? It's like that, but doesn't need the bird aspect.
Shishay, don't listen to him. It's an airship. Is what it is.
An air
and
what?
it doesn't have wings.
Well, I didn't know the way it was built. I just knew that it was a flying machine. I didn't know it was.
I would say like this conversation's happening at the smash and grab office or grab and smash office.
Professor Smithers spawn actually.
Well, he's the one that does this, yeah. And Fizzer kind of like walks in, stuffing his face with burnt toast. What are you guys talking about?
Visser, it's not nice to show your food.
Ah!
we should
He like
have
sticks his
a
tongue
law.
out, shows you a long line of black crumbs,
Mm,
and then he,
tasty.
oh, yeah, Vexy made it for me. You think I'm gonna pass that up? Mm-mm-mm.
No, no. Of course
Oh,
not.
how's Vexy going for you for his...
He looks at you like you're stupid. What do you mean? She just made me toast. I don't get it. Yeah, he's not on that level.
Like, yeah, would just hold his head like...
So, what are we doing today? And Shisei's like, they're talking about going to see some kind of flying vehicle? Is that what
Yes.
Machine.
you're... Yeah. So, professors,
Airship.
yeah, the tinkerer of the city seems to be making something. And she gives the Elvinet, okay, you piqued my interest. Let's check it out. And she gives you a sure. And she kind of like
Okay.
re-says it again. Sure. Like trying to sound chippier, but...
I mean, it's still in testing, so.
Yeah, like,
Wait, what?
it's in test.
It's
He failed to mention that to you, Shisei. How do you
Don't
feel
worry,
about that?
Shisei.
yeah.
Well, yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, oh, they're to test it out.
I have Torvi nearby, just in case anything were to go south.
Just saying, I got my girls back.
Okay.
And don't worry, if worse comes to worse, I do have Death Ward.
She kind of looks at you like, what?
Nice.
That, yeah. She kinda,
Solid.
so instead of walking hand in hand with you, she now walks about 5 feet away from you, just in case.
Wait, I'm just saying for I'm gonna silently I'm gonna cast Death Ward on her son. Just
Don't
in
touch me.
case.
Don't. She gives you the don't touch me, because you have to touch her to do it.
Wait, do I? Wait.
Yes, you do.
Double check.
Yes, it's a touch spell.
I don't have to be here to screw this up. You do it all by yourself.
What?
I know. So this is where all those low rolls are coming from. You know. Now we're seeing the stuff he's saying that's screwing us up. Don't worry. There's still a whole month of, or like 3 more weeks of trying to fix this. We'll see what happens. But I do like the idea of playing out this scene. So,
Yeah, I am casting Death Ward on myself.
just on yourself.
I'm trying to cast it on her. So-
Make a sleight of hand if you're gonna try to get it without her noticing.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Hey,
do
hey, hey, here you go.
Ooh, that's not bad.
It's
That's
pretty
not
good.
bad. Let's see. Let's see. She has a passive of 15, but she is wary, so she's gonna roll a perception check on it.
Yes.
She doesn't
I don't
notice.
care about her health. I care about her health.
So you somehow manage to like lightly tap her on the shoulder, and she just kind of looks, and you're already moved away, and she just like, whatever. But you know she is step-wooded.
Okay.
So we all head over
Dare
to
you to
Smith's.
try that shit with me.
And Fizzer's in tow, by the way.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I waste a spell on you? You can fly yourself.
I'm not talking about that.
And Fizzer's back there.
Remember, I
Why'd you
can
tap her
see
shoulder,
all.
huh?
Yeah, why did you tap her shoulder?
Wait, what? Like Fizzer's like in the back, folding his arms behind his head and just kind of like strolling behind. He kind of notices, the slight tap and walk away. What's going on there? But I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be me. We should just let that be, right? All right. So let's let that be.
Yeah.
Fizzer like looks and he's like, just wanted to touch her, I guess. Whatever.
Can you believe this guy, Fizzer?
I don't know.
Why
what
do
to
you
believe
want
anymore.
me to waste a feat on trying to get persuasion?
I'm trying to be stealthy about my conversations, though.
Yeah. Hey, Fizzer, can you see this full trying stuff? No, I think I just woke up the entire house with that. But, yeah. So you're having a conversation, and Shisei, I don't know, like, make an insight check on her. Whoever would like to make it.
Oh.
23. I know.
Yeah, so you know what she's thinking, but you just can't say the right things to her. Yeah, she didn't notice you two talking back there, no matter how loud you were speaking. But I don't know, you could see that her face is a little bit more redder, like she's embarrassed about something, but at the same time, whenever she notices you looking at her, she kind of gets stoic and tries to hide it.
Oh, I start blushing and like, oh.
Don't make it weird, she says. And make her a persuasion check, because there is something that's on her mind. I want to see if she's going to act on it.
Please.
Ooh.
Hold on. I'm going to make these rolls of her insight to see if she's going to do it. She moves closer, and then she just, like, takes your arm, kind of similar to the day that you guided her over to the tea house, and she does mutter again, don't make it weird, and continues to walk beside you. So you close the distance. You're getting points, I suppose. But yeah, and you go ahead to a familiar location within the Northern District, where Professor Smithersmont is currently. Gee, what would he be doing? Let me think this out for a second, because I haven't brought attention to him in over a month, thanks to you guys.
I can just picture him just falling.
Making progression rolls, and it doesn't look good. Alright, so his whole front yard is littered with like scrap metal, heaps of boards that look like they were constructed into something but were torn apart, and you just see this floating disc that's up in the air where he's where he had you guys get on previously, and he's like currently trying to attach some kind of siding to this thing, trying to give it some kind of a I guess you probably wouldn't know, but he's like trying to put on some kind of siding that like looks kind of like the bottom of a boat, and he's got his helper trying to like support it from underneath with like a jack stand of some sort, but like a what are those things that construction workers use? They're called
welders,
no.
jackhammers.
The support beam that they use to stand on whenever they're trying to get to a higher position on the building. Stilts?
Scaffolding.
No.
Scaffolding.
Yeah. So there's like tons of scaffolding around this thing, and ways to get up, and also support beams that are coming off the scaffolding, trying to hold up these parts that Professor Smithersmont is trying to bang into place with like hammer and nails. And you all just kind of like show up in the room. Ragnar AFK in there for a second. But yeah, what do you do?
Excuse me, Professor Smithersmont.
Ow! Professor, what did you do that for? Sorry, it slipped from my hand. Who goes down there? You see the little gnome pop off the ledge. He dropped the hammer.
You're willing test subjects? No.
Willing test subjects. Finally, you're here. Can you please hold up this support beam for me?
Joking. Okay, then I will.
And bring me that hammer back up here while you're at it. Shishay picks it up. And are you sure this thing's safe?
We flew on it before.
Come on, I need that hammer! And Shishay kind of like tosses it up to him and lands next to him. He picks it up. Thank you, very kindly. Well, come on up. Maybe you can help me finish putting this board together. And he goes back to hammering the siding. And
I cast Bless on him. You got this, man.
Well, I thank you. I am encouraged. Boom, boom, boom. But he's like working. But yeah, you guys are led up to the top where, I don't know, like the flooring is still the same of what you've seen before. The rooms that are surrounding it, which causes it to lift up, and the little mechanical parts that he uses to propel it forward are still there. There's been some adjustments to where the steering wheel is. Like it's got a cover over it now, a place where you can like get out from under the rain and all that. And you know the wheel has been, I don't know, adjusted in ways to make it look more usable for the general population, whether you be a gnome or a dragonborn. So apparently it has like this peg that you could pull out and lift the wheel up and then put the peg back in, so you can like adjust where the wheel is, something like that. And it's just like, well, yeah, we could do a test run. Just let me get this last piece of this siding, and you only see like, if you look off to the other side, you can see that that piece is secured, and then there's this front piece. It looks like he's trying to make like a triangular point at the front while building like a boat base, but he's only got like the front part of it, and it looks like all of that stuff that's on the ground is like past work mistakes that did not fly. So he spends a little time doing that, and you gave him a bless, so I'm going to go ahead and roll a...
And I'm putting the other 2 on his other worker, and I'll go with Shishay.
It's a 7. Then again, he is a tinker, so it's probably like +9 to that at your guys' level. So, yeah, he manages to finish fastening it. He, like, pulls on it a bit. Alright, I think that's gonna work. Who wants to be the one flying? Who wants to drive, basically? Yes.
I push Ragnar.
Okay.
I mean,
And
if Yelvin would like to try.
Thank you, Ragnar.
Yelvin,
Nudge, nudge.
Visor pushes Yelvin into Shishay. Why don't you try that instead? I want to drive!
No.
Come on, I can do it! Well, we are the same height. Yeah, totally! So, what
As much
do
as
you
I
do?
like hanging out with Shishay, I do not want to trust everyone's lives on you.
You act like I'm not a good driver.
That's not very nice.
Then again,
Yelvin.
Visor like scratches
I mean,
his...
he does have some random tendencies there, dear.
Yeah, Visor like
Yelvin's
scratches his
Oh,
cheek and
we
he's like,
love him anyway because of his random tendencies, okay?
yeah, that's
We
right,
do, I
randomly
just
cool.
wouldn't want
Wait,
to
what?
randomly find out whether or not this flying machine floats as well.
Thank you. I would trust Visser with my life.
Oh,
Can
no,
see
poor child.
Yelvin clearly sweating profusely.
Shishay is gonna survey this and see if she wants to do something. No, she just
Oh,
remains
no.
quiet. She's like, I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like, Visor, you should not be driving. I don't think I've ever seen you drive. So, let's not start today, shall we?
It's the first time for everything, Shishay.
Yes, but he should
know,
know.
maybe
He should look at someone do
Start
it
somewhere,
first.
like
She gives
smaller,
you,
maybe some land vehicles.
she gives you a look, Freya,
or something.
and she goes, she points at Yelvin. He wanted to death ward me. What do you mean you want to leave this to chance?
I just think it would be interesting, Shishay. First time for everything, right?
And behind your guys' back, the gnome, Professor Smitherspons's like over here going with Visor. He's like, alright, well, if you're going to drive, let me show you what you do. And takes him over to the wheel.
No.
And he steps up to the thing, and
I
he's
got
like, and you're going to go over there and try to fight him for it?
Oh no.
What do you do,
Please,
Yelvin? What
Fisher.
do you want to do? What
Please,
do you want to do?
Fisher. I just want to show off a bit to Shishay. That's
Oh, is that what you plan to
I
do?
don't.
How loud are you being about this?
Oh god, yes. Are you making this a loud conversation? No, this would be stealth.
Oh,
check,
this was
not
sneak?
slide. Yeah. This is the sneaky.
Oh, still
sneak.
okay.
No.
Fizzer! And you're like shaking him loudly. You gotta let me drive. I'm trying to show off. I mean, what? But I
Plus,
need you
care
to
for my own
Maybe-
health.
make a
Everyone
persuasion
else's
check.
health.
Make a persuasion because no, and you don't get advantage on this one because this is Fizzer.
9.
I'll let him roll an insight on you, just to give you a counter roll. That's my sympathy for you for now. But yeah, let's see what Fizzer.
Mm.
So he's on to everything that you're putting down, and Oh god, I'm gonna roll odds and evens. Odds, he'll let you drive. Even, he's gonna press it. No, I'm driving. Why don't you show her the front of the deck? I'll show you how this thing runs.
Hey, Visser!
Okay.
Visser,
I-
check this
Huh?
out. Check this out, Visser.
What?
You
What's
like
up?
shiny things, right?
Yeah, what do you got? He steps
I pull
down
out
for a minute.
star ruby from my pocket.
Ooh, that's cool. Let me see that.
I mean, I could let you hold it, Visser, but you know, I mean, I wouldn't want you getting distracted by this shiny thing while you're driving. So I mean, if
I
you
feel
were to
like
sit
you're
back
throwing
here, you
some
can
kind
play
of
with it all you want.
plot. I feel like you're throwing some plot at me to get me from driving. But you know what? It's
You,
working.
you know,
It's working.
I've
It's
just
working.
held on to
Let
the
me
thing
take
for-
it. Yeah, no,
good,
tell you what.
good,
Let me,
good,
yeah,
good,
let me look
good.
at this.
I kind of put my hand on his back as I kind of move him away from the steering wheel.
Yeah, he's
Star
back.
ruby
He's
in
got
front of
he's got the star ruby, and you see him biting down on it to make sure it's real. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's kind of cool." But yeah, you managed to get him distracted. I like that. That's good. And the wheel is yours, sir. If you would like
Alright,
to take
one
it.
last star ruby from my inventory.
Okay, as sending, I say thank you, Ragnar.
You waste a sending spell on that.
I'm allowed to reply to this, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
I answer back, you better not wreck this son of a bitch.
I won't.
Well, I tell you what. Before we do this,
Vehicle.
before we roll this roll, do we have inspiration at all?
I don't.
I thought I did, but
I-
apparently
I-
it's not showing up on
I
my
used
We
mine.
thing.
might have used it. I think we used it on this very person.
Just in
Oh,
case,
yeah.
casting less on
Um,
myself.
But because you managed to keep Visor from getting to the steering wheel, I will give inspiration to Ragnar. And Ragnar could do whatever he wants with it. I think that's fair.
Inspiration
Huzzah.
for 1-star ruby. Perfect.
Hey, it's a good, yeah, it's a good exchange. How much was that star ruby worth, by the way?
I don't know.
I'll,
10K.
Tink. Ooh.
How do you know that?
I remember shit.
Oh, what? I had a description, but it was just a description of what they were.
It doesn't matter.
Huh.
You like this with money anyway, right?
Son of a bitch.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, I love
Um,
you guys. You guys are
so-
awesome.
Fucking 10K.
Mm,
Fucking Visser.
Mm,
Want to
mean-
murder us all.
probably.
no.
All right, so you
No.
ready? You ready to make that vehicle?
Land vehicles.
Land vehicles don't work for sky vehicles.
Okay.
I believe we were
So
going
which
off
one?
of survival or athletics.
Oh. I would pick athletics.
All
Give me that
right,
choice.
so yeah, we put you at the wheel, and the reason why athletics, this thing is, it takes a bulking form in order to steer it, and you're still wondering
He's
how
not.
is it
He's not exactly installed the power steering.
Yeah, power steering.
Yes.
Oh god, can you imagine though? Like, have you ever
Okay.
driven a car without power steering? It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
Yes.
Why won't
think I
this
lost
wheel
myself.
go? Okay, what do we got? You gonna roll for me now?
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Then bless. Bless.
Ooh. Oh, this
Yes.
was a,
Okay. Good.
This was
12.
this was a straight roll because there was no advantage. All right.
12.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you like the number 12? That's a good number. I would say you get a rocky start. And then Professor Spinner's mind goes, "Oh shit, I forgot. I gotta take the anchor." So you're
Oh,
dragging the
that's
anchor in the
why.
backyard, and it gets close to his fence, and he's like, "No, no, 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 no," and he starts pulling it up as quickly as he can. And then eventually, you guys manage to lift past the yard and continue out. And the steering is weird. Like, it wasn't like last time, because he did make modifications. And you think it's mainly for him to try to make it work for him at his height and stuff. But, you know, you lifted it up, you put the peg in, and the steering has been adjusted to the proper height as you would when you're in somebody else's vehicle. And then the next day they yell at you for changing their seat and then moving their steering wheel. But yeah, you did it anyway. And you're...
Hey, Spinner-san, can you come over here and just help me because you changed a little bit.
Oh, well, I was gonna go check the readings, but okay.
Oh no, just point out which one. No.
1 second, guys. Voice meter said you touched a wire, and I need to quit playing. So we're gonna restart that up again. I feel like these clowns know that I have no sound unless they can hear me. No audio. Stand by. Okay. Alright, let me get this fixed real quick. Because apparently I touched a wire and I did not touch a wire. Shame on you. But we're gonna fix that and get this back working the way it should. Before everything in this thing breaks. So yeah. We're probably fixing to go on a break here shortly. But alright, let's see. Hello? 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 There we go.
Hello.
There we go.
Yeah, like every
Hi,
time
Star.
I put my hand on the keyboard, and apparently it thinks I touched this one wire that goes to the mic, and it disables voice meter for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I'm statically charged. I don't know. But welcome back, me. Yay, I'm back. All right. So what were you saying as I crashed? Oh, we crashed.
Oh no. Just want to try to get some the vehicle's different operating switches correctly, so I could probably get advantage just in case.
Well,
So he could point out to. Don't know.
you get about to the same location where he got you to before, just outside the gate, and you got people staring. It's like, oh my god, what the hell is that thing? You know, and Professor Smittersman's over to the side, like, don't you worry, we're just testing out a new invention. We'll be right back in, don't you worry. And says, alright, well, go ahead and start steering us back in, and he has you turn the ship around. And you're trying to perform, I would say, in front of Shishe, right?
Yes, I'm trying to perform.
Would you like to make a performance check? And, like, the persuasions, I will give you advantage.
19!
Nice. Nice. So,
To the port valve!
yeah, and you get the brief inscription, or the brief instructions from Professor Smithersman, and then eventually you turn the ship around, you start heading in, and it gets easier for you to drive as you manage to get back to the same position. And he's like, alright, just turn it around one more time, I'll drop anchor, and you guys can be on your way.
I asked Shisha before we land, do you like the view up here so far?
I'm over here thinking, what was she doing this whole entire time, too? What should I do? I mean, she's a brave face, but still, flying is a different thing, right?
She doesn't have flying legs.
Well, yeah, hold on, we're gonna make...
Oh, after she barfs rot on you.
I say a perception
no.
check. What do you think? She'll make a perception
Okay.
check to see what she thought of the view.
Yes.
This woman is stoic as all get out. So, like, while you were driving, she actually leaned against the structure that Professor Smithersman built on the side, and she looked out, and you feel her, like, reaching her hand out, trying to touch the air. And as you ask the question, she kind of, like, turns back to you and folds a piece of her hair back behind her ear, and it's like, it was nice.
I think maybe someday this could be a regular thing, and we can go first.
Yeah, that would be interesting, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm ready to go now that we're here. And
Yeah.
Professor Smith, well, thank you for coming by. I didn't expect anybody, but you helped me progress a little bit. I think the aerodynamics are starting to come along nicely. So we'll see how much further I can get into this.
Seems like a rather smooth ride, Professor.
It's getting there.
Good work.
What about you, Fizzer? You want to give it a try next time? And he slaps him on the back, and Fizzer drops the Star Ruby over the railing. Oh,
Damn it.
My Ruby!
Professor.
and he
I
jumps
wanted
out
to
of the
put a
ship
hand-
and starts going. No, yeah, it think
No.
it was way beyond where you were, and he starts scurrying down the scaffolding to get to it. Where did it land?
Look,
Where did it land?
I do have locate object. Ooh, I could be a jerk.
You could be, but he gets a free investigation check for getting to the ground first.
Okay. That's
There it is!
more money than I have. Damn it.
Yeah, so he finds it, rubs it off, it's like, there we go.
Shoot.
Now, I'm gonna have him roll one more thing. He hands it back to you, Ragnar, says, thanks, that was pretty shiny. Didn't want to lose it, so here you go, you can have it back. He has no idea of its value, let alone... He was just under the impression you wanted to show him a shiny rock, and he's like, wow, that was cool, thank you.
Starruby.
There you go. Yeah. So I'll take that out of his inventory now that you got that back. Alright.
And then I'll proceed to do that combination until the end.
Say again.
And a little date. The
okay, so
date with
basically,
Shishay.
using the flight as like a topic you guys can talk about while on your date. Yeah. Go ahead and make a persuasion check to see how that turns out. With advantage.
Oh, you jerk!
I don't roll the bones, you do.
Okay.
You just don't get any smooches, and you might be... Like, you think you're getting somewhere, but then you're lost at the end of the night because she doesn't try to give you that smooch like she did on the first date. Which could be just her not liking public display of affection, which kind of conforms to that ideology, but then again, maybe other thoughts are coming to your mind as you're not making any headway.
Okay.
For some reason, I think the final option's actually going to come true. She never loved you anyway. She can't get over my love.
No!
Well, you got like 2 more weeks to work on her.
Okay, so I have 1 week covered. How about you guys? What are you gonna do for you?
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? Like, what have you done? Like, I know it's a lot of mood day and stuff, but if there's anything like a highlight. We do have the baby.
What is the time span?
You got, what would you say, 2 weeks? It's 2 weeks that he spent already. You guys can spend your 2 weeks. You tell me what you did. And I'll tell you if there's any complications.
So, for Draxon, like, what size is he?
He's size small.
Tight. He's like toddler height now because Dragonborns are a little bit bigger than humans.
And they age quicker.
They do age quicker, but at the same time, he's like maybe 2 feet tall, I think. 2.5 maybe.
Yeah.
Especially if he's trying to stand on his tail like he thinks he's cool and all. But, yeah, tell me the events, like, what is a normal day for this baby? Like, is he being shown off to people and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Best believe it.
Wait.
So, there aren't many Dragonborns in this region. And, don't get me wrong, you have a lot of close friends who have accepted you for who you are and understand the value of family, which, you know, like Shishay and all them, you know, they're quick to be like, oh, he's so cute, but that doesn't change the fact that there's some people when you're out in the street.
Some people who better keep their mouth shut. They call my son ugly.
Oh, yeah, that, but, you know, you get that look every now and then, like, it's not like a look of disgust, it's like, I've never seen that before.
Why is that on a leash?
Well, yeah, like, why is that? Like, we've seen Dragonborn before. You guys have made a presence here, but, like, the baby form of a Dragonborn is new to most people.
Curious? What did you say, curious?
Yeah. You see a lot of curious looks, but you're not sure if any of them are malicious in nature. There are some other events that are going on, but I'll see where you guys wind up. But, what are are you visiting shops of any kind, or are you talking to certain people, or just staying within your circle, or what do you think?
Staying within our circle.
Right.
Because I'd hate to have to turn bad.
I know,
over my son.
Don't want to whoop ass in front of your son.
Oh, their ass on fire is what I'll do.
Wait, this isn't Monday. You can't be doing that. Besides, you're
I mean,
ice,
lightning
remember?
can cause fire.
Oh, I guess you're
Yes.
Or lightning, you're lightning. What you were? Maybe I'm missing things. Let me roll a D100 for somebody that may or may not affect what happens on a certain day. Yeah, that didn't do nothing to her.
I'd also like to get the baby where he's comfortable around Floof too.
Absolutely. Wow, that could be interesting. But I don't know how that's going to influence that character if you don't run into him. So that's the problem. Alright. Remember Elverina?
Yeah.
So apparently, one sunset, she was finishing up some appraisal.
Oh
And
boy.
she cast a spell, Identify.
And
And then all of a sudden, she felt a little ting. It's like... And then all of a sudden, she looks in a mirror. And she sees a dead version of herself. And she kind of like freaks out, throws the mirror down. And I don't... You can insert yourself to say like you were looking for magic items just to be part of this scene. I would love that. But if you don't want to be there, I do have another way to have her interact. But I was like...
I
this
mean,
was-
I was going to have appraised.
What were you going to have
So-
appraised?
The scroll of animal handling, or animal shaped shape. Yep.
Oh, okay.
It was the 8th level.
Whew. Okay, so yeah, and you see her cast Identify on an object. It says, I'll be with you in a minute. And she casts Identify on this object, and then a green hue of energy just kind of like laps over her for a moment. And then all of a sudden she looks into the mirror nearby that she kind of like looks into to make sure she looks presentable to her customers. Because, you know, she works on that face where she tries to smile. But, you know, she tries to make sure she has that smiling face, and then she looked in the mirror and she's like, that's not a smiling face. That's a dead body. What the hell? And she puts the mirror down on the table, like to block the image from her seeing it anymore.
I would like to see if like she screams and just shatters the mirror.
Good question. I will say she's gonna roll. So she slaps the mirror down on the ground. She doesn't scream because she's very stoic in her own nature. She just goes, ah. Like you see a brief ah come out of her mouth. And you do see her kind of like startled at first, and then she like, okay, let me take a look at that scroll then. And she seems a little nervous perhaps.
I'm going to roll perception. Ooh,
Hey,
damn!
You see her, you have advantage too, right? Because you have the robe of many eyes on this one?
Yes, I do.
Not that you would see what she saw in the mirror, but you do notice her slapping the mirror down, and you do see a stern...
I would notice the fear that's in her eyes.
Yeah, you would definitely notice that she had a brief moment of fear that came over her, and then she's trying to push that down. It's like, alright, I gotta work.
Verena, are you okay?
I'm fine. Just give me some work to do. Hand the scroll over.
Okay. She hands the scroll over. Are you
And-
sure you're okay? You look scared.
It's nothing. Let me see what we got here. Animal handling, you say? Or wait, no, this is a... Animal shape.
Animal shape.
I hope you remember, because I'm about to see what level it is.
Yeah, it's
Animal
level
shapes.
8.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just verifying. Yeah, that's a doozy. She looks at you and says, are you looking to sell this?
How much would it get? Because right now I'm needing. I mean, I'm not
Right,
to
right.
help my business as well.
Yeah. I'll put it to you like this. I can't sell it for you right away or buy it from you personally because it's worth that much. Like, I don't even think I have the funds readily available at the moment. Not even in the bank. Like, I just took out a shipment. If I would have gotten this last week, I might have been able to work something, but I have a new shipment coming in from the Arcana that I will have to sell in stock, and this spell here will go for around 30k.
Holy shit. Well,
Yeah.
since I trust you and I know you wouldn't do anything to, you know.
You see her lift the mirror up as you're saying this, and then she slaps it back down.
I would love for you to hold on to.
I will do a consignment on it.
Yeah, I do trust you with this.
Very well. I will see if it sells and put it in the stock. And you see her pull out a ledger, and she kind of like writes up a mini type of document for you to sign. It's like, here, this is just to confirm that I have this item. I'm not going to try to cheat you. I want you to have legal proof that we're doing what we're doing.
I know.
You know, she put you through the legalities of it all to make sure that everything's
And I
legal.
sign it.
And she puts the scroll in a case and puts it in the back and kind of like locks it away. And she says, alright, I'll let people know I have that scroll and we'll see if we can't find a buyer. It might take a while.
Okay.
But
That's fine. That's
I
fine.
will definitely put the word out there for you.
Okay. Thank you, Alvarina.
Yeah, and she lifts the mirror up one more time and slams it back down.
You're gonna break that if you keep doing that. That's 7 years bad luck, you.
I think
I didn't mean to do that on a new character.
And she goes, oh god. She goes, I see dead people.
Can I see?
She like gets nervous and lifts the mirror up again.
I look into the mirror.
And you see your face, the Dragonborn, normal as can be.
I don't see nothing besides my reflection.
She goes, really? And she
Normal.
pulls the mirror back and she looks
Wait
at
a
her.
minute.
What?
Can we go outside? Alvarina, can we go outside?
Well, she pulls the mirror back and she says, really? You don't see? And then she drops the mirror as she looks back at her own visage. Oh shit, 7 years bad luck. Poor girl.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go outside and look at
And
it.
you want her to go out with you or what?
Yes.
Alright, so she walks out with you and she's kind of distraught. And you witness what's been kind of like going on at the, sunset hour where there is
Right.
a green teal coloration to the sunset instead of the natural orange light.
Well, Freya being Freya, she can instantly see a change.
Yeah.
Because she's not used to that shit.
Well, yeah,
She don't know what caused it or anything.
Yeah.
You
like,
think it might have something to do with that? And she points up.
Quite possibly make a nature check. I mean, you're right in your suspicions, but I want to see if there's any extra information. It's unnatural. It's something you're unfamiliar with. So the source of whatever this is still haunts you, and many people like you.
Wait a minute. What was you doing before you took a look in the mirror, Alvarina?
I was casting Identify on that pair of gloves.
Magic.
Yeah.
That could be what's doing that.
And she kind of like
Maybe.
scoffs a bit. It's like, no, can't. I mean, look.
Try it again.
Yeah, okay. She tries a cantrip. It's like, here's a light spell, and of course. Thank you for activating the lovely table that none of you know about. Oh. She doesn't feel an immediate change. She's like, well, that's weird. Nothing seemed to have happened. Should I try again?
Try one more time.
So she casts the light spell again, and then what's weird about this, she's like, wait a minute. And it instantly comes up. Instead of like taking an action, she was able to use a bonus action instead to make it happen. However, you see something physically happen to her face as she does this. And she takes 1 point of psychic damage as her nose starts to bleed.
Oh shit, Elverina, your nose.
Huh?
You're bleeding.
How? Oh, she like puts a hand on her head as if she's trying to feel out a headache.
Be careful casting spells at this time. I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? She still has to roll 1d100 on this stuff.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great.
Hey, 94, that can't be bad, right?
No.
So, we're out in the middle of a street, right? You're with her.
Well, we're on our stoop. We're out on her stoop.
Yeah. Now, she is a business, and there are possible people going up and down the street, right?
Ah.
I mean,
yeah,
no. Walk me through this, because I need to make sure I'm being very fair about this.
Doesn't it also happen near the end of the day? Correct.
Well, yeah, this is the end of the day.
That's what it is, yeah.
So there might not be that many people at all.
That's fair. So let's say 1d6 people, perhaps? Just a small number, but yeah, there's still... Like, if it's like one person, this might not be a problem, but... Okay, yeah.
5.
Plot twist is about to happen. So, no, I'm taking my time telling you. Yeah. Okay. So as she casts the light spell, her nose starts to bleed. All of a sudden, she gets that 1 hit point back. And everybody around her within 30 feet takes 6 points of necrotic damage.
Ow!
No!
The guy who was driving the carriage that was just running right by her shop.
Said 6?
The average health is 6 for people.
Oh, actually, it's 4.
So, for me...
Oh, yeah, you take 6 points of necrotic damage. She heals for every 6 points that she gained off all the people that were around her. So anybody within 30 feet
that
gave
felt
her...
like death, man.
And yeah, the one thing that you do notice is that there was this guy who was like driving a cart, right? And then all of a sudden, she cast that light spell, and you guys just all of a sudden notice that the cart driver just like creaked over and is now slaunched in a way that it doesn't look like he's driving the horse anymore, and the horse is just wandering off on its own at this point.
Oh, shit.
The horse itself?
Shit.
Well, the horse... Oh. Hey,
Yep, I'm gonna start running and do animal handling.
Before you do that, I gotta check the HP of a horse. God damn, even the horse! So it's either a riding or a draft. Let's see.
Well, one of those people could have been the horse. It says any creature.
Yeah, and that's fine. Because, the horse takes 6 points of damage, and all of a sudden feels the pain. It survives, and is now darting down the street, heading out towards the northern part of the district. And she's like, what the hell just happened?
I'm bolting, because I don't want that thing to kill people.
It's a good idea. Tell me how you're going to catch up to it. This carriage has sprung into action as soon as it happened.
I'm trying my best to go as fast as I can.
So are you staying in your natural form, or do you want to shift?
Yeah.
I mean, you can shift into something that's faster.
Can I? But I don't want to spook the horses even more.
But you're not going to catch up to it being in your Dragonborn form. You can only move 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
They got 50. They got 50 feet of movement.
Yeah, you could just kill the horse.
Lightning!
No, I'm not killing the horse.
I mean, it would probably kill him. It would stop him from killing other people.
People or
I'm
horse?
going to
Which
wild
one's
shape.
Okay, now think about speed. What are you changing into?
Horse. My gypsy van horse.
Do we have a model for your horse?
Wait.
We don't, do we? You've never been a horse, is what I'm saying, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay, are you a war horse, draft horse, or a riding horse? I have only.
I would be a riding. I would be a riding.
Alright.
Because that's what gypsy vanniers are.
Alright, so that's
Well,
speed
kinda.
of 60. Okay, they're all 60. Alright. So this thing is going 60. You're going 60. Actually, I would say because it's pulling the cart, it's probably going a little bit slower. We'll take 10.
It's a little bit slower.
We'll take 10 off it, so it's going 50. You're going 60. You do eventually catch up to it. What do you want to do as soon as you're right up on it?
I'm talking horse to it, saying, calm down, everything's okay. No need to hurt people.
Animal handling or persuasion?
Animal handling. Oh, shit.
So the horse replies back to you, "It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts." And
Well,
it's just
hold
running
on.
forward.
I can heal you. I can heal you if
It
you
hurts,
calm
it
down.
hurts,
I
it
can
hurts.
heal you.
And you're
Calm
trying.
down.
It doesn't want to calm down. It's trying to get away from wherever the pain came from. And yeah, its owner is like slumped over on the bench.
Well, I'm going to continue trying to work with the horse.
Oh God.
Do you
So-
have something to help the owner or no?
I mean, I'm a horse run. I can't very much cast.
I don't know. Can you cast spells in your horse form? Like, I think you eventually get the
I don't-
ability, but I don't know if you're there yet.
Eventually, yes, but I can't now.
All right, so that's that.
So if I'm concentrating, like say my call of light, the
You
only
can-
way I could have used that with my elemental was to have already been concentrating.
Right, right. But you do
So,
eventually get to
yeah.
cast spells as an animal too
Yes,
later on, but
yes.
not there yet. So here's another question: was your husband around when this happened, or did you go by yourself? Like, was this an
I
event?
mean, I would have thought he went with me. I mean, he didn't say.
Well, I
but,
mean, you guys probably one of you
Okay,
were
so
staying with the
did you
baby.
tell me where you was going?
yes.
Then yes, I would have came with you.
Yeah, you could have. You would have wanted to see how much money I can get out of that.
Now, question number 2. Well, I mean, yeah, more than likely we brought Jackson, so.
Oh no! You idiots! Baby's gonna die.
Baby's not gonna die.
Do you know how much health they have?
Less than a
The
commoner.
baby is. Oh shit.
How much health does Jackson have, Star?
You said a commoner has 4.
2?
You may perma-dead the baby.
No, he has 2. I think.
Yeah, but everybody within 30 feet of Alvarine.
That's why I was like, did he
Six.
come with? and
Is
did-
there a save or anything?
Oh no, there
No
was
save.
no save. This was just damage that happened. And yeah, I'm over here already thinking, oh shit, Alvarina has just become a murderer and didn't even know it. And now I'm realizing, oh shit. Like, we can
Oh
say...
wait.
Like,
No,
the scene...
I,
Let me put it this way. The scene did not have you in it originally. So I could say, like, if you wanted to...
if you wanted to, just don't bring the baby.
Well, no, not only that. Like, you could have been
Just
across
don't
the
be in the
street.
scene.
No, just you could have been
Yeah.
there and you'd be like, well, Draxa doesn't look like he'd be interested in this. I'll go over here and look at
Right.
something. Which would have given you
Yeah.
distance to get away from that situation.
We'll say that she told me she was going to have the Scroll of Praise, however, Jackson hadn't been fed, so I told her I would catch up
That was...
with her a little bit later. So I stayed home and I was feeding Jackson and everything, and then ended up catching up with her.
I don't want to
Okay.
kill babies this early in the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll
You'd have
set
to
it
deal
up.
with one upset mommy and daddy.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys, Draxon's getting fed. Thank you, Daddy. And, And mommy is chasing down a horse with a horse form and trying to tell her horse friend to stop it. How's that going? Well, I mean, are you doing anything else? Like, it's still saying it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts.
Can I roll another animal handling or no?
But if you give me a way that you're handling this animal, yeah, you gotta tell me what you're doing now to do it.
I want to prop myself in front of the damn thing.
Oh no.
I'll let you
Or
roll.
continuously riding beside his side to make sure, like, so I don't, like, so if I see any commoners, like, in the road,
Yeah.
I can, like, butt them out of the way, you know, like,
Yeah.
head butt them out of the way or whatever.
I will allow you to either roll intimidation or animal handling.
I'm gonna go with animal handling. 14.
Alright, this time I will have him roll because that's a decent roll. Oh, let's do this. He like slows down and he still mutters, "It hurts though, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts."
I'll help you. I'll help you. Calm down.
It hurts. It hurts.
And I'm going to poof back into my. No, it's okay. And then, what's is this guy still doing his dumb thing?
Yep.
Healing word at level 1.
The horse feels fine until insert event here. Oh, that's interesting. We see. No, wait. That's a different one. Ew. Okay. I guess I'll roll that real quick. Not sure. So for the next week, and all of a sudden, as you cast this, you feel a slight tingle through your body, and then your face, it's like a pestule that starts to form on one of your cheeks.
Oh, what?
Pestule?
What's
Like a
that?
big old pimple, but it's bad infection. And you are giving disadvantage on all charisma checks for the whole week that you have this.
Well, I mean, my charisma wasn't that good anyways.
Good thing I didn't get this.
Yeah, good thing, huh? But yeah, you managed to calm down the horse, and then there's a person who is slouched over on the bench.
I'm going to try to wake him up softly.
He doesn't respond.
Medicine check.
Yeah.
18.
You fumble for a pulse. You fumble to see if he's breathing. He is dead.
Sick. We need a doctor!
Instead of a doctor, you get 2 guards. Who...
You're muted, babe.
So, I guess we would say that I arrived to the shop where she said she was having the scroll appraised.
And Elverina says she went and chased down a horse and driver who went that way.
I would ask why she was chasing them.
Something happened when I cast light, and apparently the owner of the cart crumbled over and the horse took off for no reason. I don't know what happened. You'll have to catch up to her. It looks like, and she's looking up the road about maybe 40 or 50 feet. It looks like she caught up to it and calmed it down finally.
Okay. Being slightly worried, I strapped Draxon to my back.
Yeah, and you hear the loud cry from your wife saying, "I need a healer." And then 2 guards are like approaching the scene up there. What happened here, ma'am? But you're making your way up there.
I explained to the guards what had happened. I was chasing this gentleman down because he had fell unconscious and the horse got spooked, and I didn't want any more
And how did
people
this happen?
to Elverina casted light, and I think it has something to do with the sky. So something's affecting magic
So you're
this
saying
time.
So you're saying Elverina is the cause of this?
I mean, light is not a dangerous spell. It's not.
Alright, well, we'll go question.
Okay.
And
Alright. Can I come with, please?
Sure,
This dude's dead. This dude's dead. He needs to be, I can reincarnate him if you want me to.
Alright, well, not that we're gonna say no to that or anything, but for now, let's get all the facts on the table. And, yeah, you come with us. You're a witness. And we will go and confront the perp. And
she isn't really a perpetrator. She's a really nice girl.
They give you a stare like, what? I've
Like,
been to her shop. I mean,
yeah, she's not a bad person at all.
They're still looking at you in a little bit of disbelief. It's almost like they can completely believe she did this on purpose, but you're trying to weave this tale that she's a nice person. All of a sudden, they're like, Elverina. Okay, let's go have a word with her and see what she says. And at the same point, you see them coming towards you, Ragnar. And baby Thraxon's like wiggling his wooden sword over your shoulder.
Bam! Not the mama!
Apparently, Freya taught him some new things. You got small welts against your cheekbone, and everything, where he's been slapping it. Not the mama! I mean, he's a smart baby. He's picking up language really quick. Either out of convenience or actually being smart. But the guards approach, like they're starting to walk past you, and your wife is with them and everything. You need something? I'm streaming. Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Is everything alright here?
Yeah, we need to go talk to this lady over here and see what happened. And they start marching to Elverina, and yeah, I
tag along.
Yeah, Freya, you looking distraught?
Yeah, I'm kind of worried.
Yeah.
Question, what about the other people?
Well, apparently the only ones that we've seen that got affected was this one driver who was passing by for the moment. And the horse and the driver were the ones that got affected that could be seen. If there's other reports, we don't know anything yet. In character. But anyway, so he comes down to Elverina. The first guard's like, "Did you cause that to happen?" And she's like, "Is the guy okay?
No,
Is the horse okay? Is everything fine?"
The horse is okay, the guy is dead.
What? No. The guy can't die. No.
I done the medicine. I checked for pulses and everything.
I did the meta. He's dead. She's like, no, that couldn't have been me. It wasn't me. And the guards like see her being hesitant, and one of them like grabs her by the wrist, like, look, why don't you come with us, and we'll go down to the outpost, and you can explain to Captain what happened.
I want to go with her.
And she's like, can I close the shop up first? You know I have a lot of important things there.
Yes, let her close the shop up because, yeah.
They reluctantly agree. It's like, alright, but we're watching you. Don't you do anything funny. But she follows suit, and she's being a good citizen, locks her shop up, puts closing sign on, and she's like, alright, I will go and confront the captain and let him know what happened. And Yelvin, you can jump in anytime you feel like you're walking within the vicinity. I'll even let you can. Yes, we can take a break too.
Okay.
I didn't know when and where you wanted to stop, but this is a good stopping point, I guess. Alright, we're gonna take about 5-10 minute break. Go ahead and get you some water, get you some grub, get you something to eat. Listen to some pretzel music while I take off this depressing music, and we will be back here shortly and continue our lovely campaign.
Love you.
Is it lovely, guys? I can't remember.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Whisper softly to me. I can feel your breath, I can hear it calling to me. I'll hold you right here, captive. You can't escape me, don't even try to save me. Don't save me, release yourself and surrender, surrender. Release yourself and surrender, surrender. I'll take you high, until you're mine, Release yourself and surrender.
Alright, we're slowly coming back from break. Let me get these guys unmuted and I'll put Pretzel to the grave. Maybe Pretzel for the good music. That was really nice. I like some of those songs as I was waiting for you guys to come back from BRBs. Hopefully everybody got a drink, everybody got something, a little snack on. Try not to eat on the mic. That'd be all I ask. Let's see here.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I know, right? People can watch me, so they know I'm not doing it. I need to put music back on. Oh, I'm showing you a wrong page because I'm trying to do stuff somewhere else. Alright, sorry about that. Get that out of there. There we go. Alright. So let's it's stressful, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we kinda like accidentally killed somebody. I don't know. So Elverina, Ragnar, and Freya, and the two
Gretchen's
guards,
also with him.
and the baby just clobbering him in the head with his wooden sword.
Yep.
Yep. Being cute.
Okay.
And yeah, one of the guards kind of like gives the baby a little, oh, that's cute. And the other guard's all business and keeping an eye on Elverina. But you eventually get taken to a familiar location for some of you.
Mm-hmm.
I believe,
And
Freya.
Yelvin will be passing by now.
Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. So, Yelvin, you see them being escorted to the station where the guards hang out whenever they're getting ready to go on duty or reports are being made, stuff like that. And right outside the station, Yelvin just happens to be passing by, and you see them with Elverina, your two friends, and these two guards about to turn into the station.
Oh. Hello there, Freya.
Hi.
What's going on?
I'm gonna be questioned.
Oh god, what did Fraser do?
What?
Make a perception check.
Oh. What, me?
Anybody. Fizzer's name was brought up. I figured it was just natural everybody be looking for him.
28.
Yeah, you don't see him anymore.
Damn.
Wow, you both did a 28. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's-
you look around. Oh no, Fizzer did something.
Why didn't I have that for persuasion, damn it? Sorry.
Because you're not trained in it. No Fizzer around. Apparently he must be elsewhere, playing soccer or something.
Okay. Okay, it's not Fraser, then what's going on?
Yeah, and you see Elverina, who's like, oh, God, this guy, and they're like, the guards are giving Elverina a stern look. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're definitely guilty of something, aren't you? Come on. Start stepping into the office.
Wait, she hates me for some reason?
Elverina hates a lot
No.
of people for some reasons.
Me and her only got on friendly terms after me selling her a big high quality scroll. So,
But the guards take her inside. You're free to join them, Yelvin, but yeah, they do
I'm
ask.
going to.
Yeah,
Because I was there.
Freya's definitely
I
going
mean,
in. And
I'm
yeah,
not sure if you have a choice.
You're a concerned party, so yeah. So they sit you in this waiting room, and they put Elverina in like a holding cell. And she's like, "Wait,
Oh,
what?"
she didn't do anything wrong. Why?
We'll ask her questions. This is for her safety and ours.
You want me to help with questioning?
No, you're not a part of the guards.
No. I mean by casting in Zone of Truth.
No!
We
Don't
have-
cast spells! That's bad! Look at the fucking sky!
Yeah, it's green.
Sure,
It's
we can
wonderful.
we can use your help. Why don't you go ahead and cast that right over here?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yelvin, do not
Piece
cast
of
that
shit.
spell.
Yeah. Talk up for me, babe.
Clearly, there's something going on here.
Yeah, look at my fucking face!
Oh yeah, you see like a big
Wait,
old
what's wrong?
Oh
wart-
God! Ugh!
Big old
Wait, what's
ugly-
wrong with her face?
There's a big old ugly pistol-like
Pimple.
wart. Yeah, just
And-
kind of like
yeah.
growing on her face. Her beautiful scales are being tarnished by an ugly wart-looking
Babe,
thing.
come here.
How is that even possible
Can
for
I
a
medicine
dragonborn?
check this? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I casted healing word and this popped up on my fucking face.
Just out of
What
curiosity,
does a
Google.
7 tell me?
7 tells you it is ugly.
Nice.
No, that's not how that's.
So you said you casted a spell and this happened.
Yes. Same with Elverina. She didn't know this was gonna happen.
Can I see if this is a magical word?
Make an
I'm
arc.
looking at this word as well.
So you got two guys staring at your face, trying to
What
arcana
does a
this
9
shit.
tell me?
It's ugly as fuck. Yelvin, make an arcana instead of a medicine. I mean, I don't know. Your medicine
Okay.
would tell you it's something magical. Now you gotta discern what kind of magic it is.
15,
Okay.
y'all.
It. Let me double check the wording here, but I think you could do something to fix this right now if you wanted to. Where coastal is growing. Oh, Yeah, it doesn't say you can do anything about it, does it? Okay.
Okay, I have a quick cure and a not a quick cure.
You aren't popping my zit.
Let's double
I'm not
check the
popping.
wording.
I'm literally going to cut it off. I don't
Okay,
pop
wait.
things.
Babe, you gonna let him cut me? Babe, babe, babe.
I mean,
It's a small
crap,
blister
yeah,
or a
yeah.
pimple on the skin consisting of pus. Okay,
Actually,
just
I
wanted to mention.
am somewhat of a doctor.
can I see your license to practice, sir?
I was the priest/doctor of war.
License to
What, do
practice,
you
please,
think
sir.
this pimple is demonic or something?
Alright, you guys, you need to settle down. You're making too much noise. We can wait for the captain to get back.
Alright. I would like
Okay.
to cast Divine Sense, because this guy's clearly fucking weird.
Yeah.
Which is a spell. Just
How
joking. It's not a
good.
spell.
It's not.
There's
Okay, let me see if this will detect it until the end of your next turn.
I am opening my awareness, okay, Yelvin? It's not a spell.
Okay, yeah, don't spam me. Until
Yelvin's casting Channel Divinity and Ragnar's
Okay, I'm
casting
going to cut
Divine
that
Sense.
thing off real well.
yeah.
Any
Yeah.
place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
So your
Yeah,
wife is
my
showing us a
face
fiend at
has
the
been
moment.
desecrated.
Wait, she's
Ah!
showing us a fiend?
Yeah.
Ah!
Ah!
She must be smite. No, I get it.
Smite it.
Just the pestle.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead.
The pestle.
Go
Just
ahead.
the pimple is
Yeah.
evil, okay?
The pimple is
So
evil.
you saying this
Uh,
fucking thing is demonic?
Could be, yeah.
What?
I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I need an exorcism!
I can do that. I casting.
By all means, be my guest.
Curse.
Be
Oh my god,
guest.
I will
Be
eat you.
my guest.
Yelvin, do not cast spells. It could be bad. Your head
remove
could
the
swell
curse.
up into a big old pimple. Yeah,
What do you do?
don't do it.
Okay,
Babe,
Ragnar.
don't make him
cut
do
off
it.
the pimple.
Babe,
Cut
Do
the
what?
pimple, I believe you.
What?
Tell me to
Pimple.
pop it?
Cut it off. Here's a
Ah!
plus 10 to cutting off that pimple.
oh my god.
Do I... Am I able to sense any holy or unholy presence about her?
No,
Yes.
Well, I mean,
It's in my pimple.
Yeah, pimple, but I've just kind of like flavored it that way. I mean, naturally, it's weird. Like, there's a greenish glow. I'll say this much. You've since like she's been afflicted by I don't know.
An
It's
ailment.
like, yeah, it's an ailment for sure, and it could go away on its own. But for now, you do see this blistering, pustule, gooey-looking pimple thing that is.
Right on my cheek.
Oh
By
god,
the-
it's spreading. Ragnar, get rid of it.
By the way, it's now the size of a quarter and it's bulging about a half, like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3
So I
centimeters
can
out.
see it growing.
Well, yeah, it's
Cut it
growing because it's growing.
Love.
My beautiful face.
Love.
We can
something
heal
needs
it.
to be done about this. It seems infectious and fiendish. I'm not saying what, just simply something. If I am open to suggestions. Mm-hmm.
What would you suggest I do about this fucking thing?
Alright, you
Wow.
people in the lobby, you're being way too loud, and if you're gonna cut that off, do it later. We don't want to mess on the floor.
Well,
As you go, continue having the conversation.
Or I can do it and use Great Weapon Master and cut it with
my apologies, guards. However, my wife's health is the priority right now.
Then you
As
should take her to a
investigation.
temple after we're done questioning her.
There will
Yeah.
be no after.
Get
Or-
me exercise because this fucking thing keeps on growing, right?
Or we could burn it off with a little spell.
I will eat you, Yelvin. Okay.
I think he casted that, didn't he?
No. I'm just showing. It's a once a day thing. I didn't
Yeah,
cast it.
you sure? You sure?
But
we
that,
can get you.
yes, I'm sure. That's.
I'm gonna
I wouldn't
save
cast that in
roll.
here. And by God, that's a really low roll damage. My ass, I say.
Fuck.
Oh, what are you guys doing as they're like waiting around? Alvarina's like in the cell behind you and just kind of like sitting on a bench, head propped up, looking down at the ground, dissonant from the world at the moment.
You did nothing wrong.
You did nothing wrong. It's the fucking sky. I need to quit saying the F word so much.
Good thing
You
we're not
wonder why
family friendly.
Traxton learns that.
Oh yeah.
The
So
baby.
Draxon says, "Fucking sky," and beats Ragnar in the head with it.
No,
Man,
Jackson.
is it better to have it with the war person or the person that swears like a sailor? Fine.
Right. So Draxon like leans over towards Freya and aims the wooden sword towards the pistol. Fucking sky.
Even Traxton
Jackson,
agrees that you
sweetie,
should cut it off.
Sweetie, you don't need to be saying that. Mommy's bad. Mommy's bad for that
Mommy
word, okay?
bad.
Mommy bad for that. No
Mommy
listen to
bad in
mommy
general.
because of bad words.
You bad.
No bad
Mommy.
no bad words. No bad
Mm.
words.
Bad.
Where's the most nearby priest?
Probably.
Yelvin looks at you.
He is clearly full of bad ideas.
Fucking, I'm a priest. I'm fucking a
Yeah,
door
but-
doctor.
Where's the
giving you my
nearest goodbye or near freaking
Sweet.
nearby good priest?
I wanted to marry you idiots, but you wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you're saying that out loud and he's like pointing out that I am a priest, and then the other guys are like, Temple Kazi is about 3 blocks down, you could probably head over there and find a priest.
Very well then, that is where we are headed.
You know, fuck you. I should leave.
So Yelvin walks out, and then I guess Ragnar as well. You want to go find a priest? Is that what you're doing?
I am escorting my wife to the priest.
Oh, whoa. She needs to stay here for questioning. We can't let her leave yet. She is a
Sir, you
valuable-
may, sir,
Look, she's
Sir,
not.
you can-
She's
you
She's
can bring
not
the
puking,
suspect and
she's not-
yourselves.
No,
Officer,
no,
I
you-
want you to take a look at something, okay?
hmm
Look at my pimple and see if you see green.
You
Is it
have
glowing green?
Look. I don't see any glow. It's just a pimple. It happens to the best of us. So,
Sir,
after
do you
we're
want
done-
the city overrun and infested with evil? Is that what you're saying?
That's why she is locked up in that jail cell at the moment, and if this
She
gets up, she
is
might
not
be
evil.
as well.
Sir, she isn't the problem.
Well, I need to question her as soon as our captain gets here.
Then
so-
I advise you to let your captain know to come to the Temple of Kazuya, and you may help me escort her there.
Make a persuasion check, because still they're
Yeah,
trying to stick
use
to
that
protocol.
beautiful charisma. Use that face!
About to freaking use his face. Let's use
disadvantage
his
because
face.
her face is ugly.
Aww.
Aww. Alright, well, let's see your charisma check. Holy,
Yeah.
not persuasion yet. They're like. Alright, well, what should we
Sir,
do?
it's a sensible request. There's no need to remove her from your side or anything of the such.
Alright, hold on, give us a second. We're doing something. And they turn around to each other and they face each other and they're like, alright, you ready? He goes, alright, I guess. Rock, paper, scissors! And they're trying to see who has to go with you, and they're matching each other. Stone. Then they decide to go scissors. It's like, oh, it just takes a hot minute, and eventually one of them wins. Like, ha! Oh shit! Do I want to stay or do I want
It
to go?
was 2 out of 3.
Do over. No, they spend time doing that for a moment, and then eventually one of them's like, "All right, I'll go with you. I'll get some fresh air. You take care of the prisoner." Elverina's like, oh, "Yeah,
She's
do
not
anything."
a prisoner. She's.
Yeah. Come on, let's go to the temple then. And this guard
Very
will
well.
follow you guys to the temple.
Good.
Onward to the temple you go. Where's Yelvin going, by the way?
Yelvin
Yeah.
is gonna go over to Shisha and say,
Evan might want to come see what it looks like to see a priest in action.
Yelvin's gonna go to find Shisha and say, "Wow, I can't believe how much of a dick both fucking Ragnar is."
Oh, do go on.
Well, if you're probably being a dick, you probably deserve it, right?
Wait, you want the dick?
Wait,
What?
What?
Hold on now. I don't remember what kind of campaign we're running, but I'm pretty sure it's not that one.
Well, you said you're being a dick. Well, if you, the way you said it, you're saying that you want it, from what I heard. And I'm going to Shisha.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure something out from my memory because I have some reason to believe that the head priest is named Selvin for some reason. I think that was his name, but I'm not.
Selvin, almost like a better Yelvin.
Yeah. I think so, huh? Which I was thinking was ironic, but I had this name picked out way before I even knew Brett. So I'm trying to remember if that was his name. I'd have to look in the book.
I think it sounds good.
Yeah. Hold on. I can look in the thing real quick. I'll just do like control find and see if that's what it was. But yeah, you make your way. I mean, if there's anything else you want to do as you're heading to the temple, words of encouragement.
Stay calm, love.
Fine.
Mommy's gonna be okay, Jackson.
Mommy, bad.
We're finding a real priest. Yes. Mommy is bad. Do
I
not
want to
listen
talk to
Mommy.
Shisha.
Fuck
after
this
they're
guy.
Oh no.
But mommy bad. Alright, so yeah, alright, so you guys are continuing on. By the way, I was correct. It was Selvin. Selvin. And what do you want to tell Shisha? Like you're already ranting about being called, or you know what you think of Ragnar, right? What else?
So yeah, they said, oh, they're going to find a real cleric or a real doctor. When I was fucking the war medic / priest. The hell? Sorry, I'm pissed. Like, trying to help them. Sorry that I'm coming to play.
His idea was to chop it off her face.
Well, I do hope they find that priest they were looking for.
The defeated face of Yelpin.
Oh god, make a persuasion check. This is to see if she takes pity on you or not. You get the advantage. She pats you on the head and goes, there, there.
They said not to cast spells, and I'm like,
What happens if
But
you
Steve,
cast
I just don't want you to cast spells. If this cleric casts spell and something bad happens to him, that's just unfortunate. He ain't my party.
So Shisha goes, what happens if you cast spells?
they say something bad happens because of the green light.
You grow
Guy.
pimples.
Like some reason,
Unholy
Lexi
pimples.
has a giant pimple.
Lexi,
on her
who's
face.
Lexi?
Shh. This is a conversation.
Freya, correction.
Yeah, this is
Freya.
a conversation that he's having with Shisha. You're not there. And yeah, she's
Yeah.
like,
It's like,
do
I don't
you-
even know how Dragonborns can grow pimples, so it must be magical.
Yeah, she's like, what? Huh? Okay.
And I'm just trying to help her, and like,
So they're saying that if you cast spells while the green light is out, that something bad might happen?
yeah.
You didn't cast anything, did you?
No, I did not.
Are you going to?
No. I was just trying to give them my helpful advice, but they don't even believe me.
Chop it off.
Hey guys, what the hell's going on in here? Fizzer, why don't you go chop that off for her? Okay!
Okay, yeah, Trisha,
No.
I believe you can do it. You'll probably be able to persuade her.
Oh, what's going on? Yeah, let's do this. Let's walk this
Oh,
block.
no.
I'm interested. I am interested.
Okay.
So yeah, Fizzer's
So
like, oh.
basically,
hmm
Freya got this magical pimple wart thing that is on her face, and she said,
Ugh.
"Please help me. I need
Uh-huh,
a cleric or a priest."
Yeah.
When
yeah.
I'm a cleric and a priest trying to help her, and she said, "Don't
Eh.
cast spells."
Apples and oranges, go on.
So then I said, "Okay, I'll use my medical experience to cut it off." And she said, "No, I don't want you to cut it off." So I'm asking if you want to, and you probably be able to persuade her since you're so friendly with Freya.
Make a persuasion check. You're gonna love the outcome. Sure, I'll go do it.
There's a
He
good
walks out the
persuasion.
fucking door and he pulls out his Nagamaki, and he's like, Freya, where are you? He didn't even ask you where she was, though. So there's a little kobold with a big ass sword is going around town looking for Freya.
I look at Shisha and say, I just didn't want him to talk with us. He loves to kick me in the face.
There. She pats you on the head and she offers you a spot on the couch to lay in her lap, and she'll just give you pats.
Oh, I will accept that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Of course you will.
You'll-
Success.
You'll get a pity pat. There. It'll be okay. Meanwhile, the streets are filled with the blood red eyes of Fizzer going, Shisha, or not Shisha, but Freya, where you at? I want to cut that thingy off for her. Where are you?
Let me cut off that thing on your face.
But it's kind of attached to the neck. Nah, it's fine. I can take. Oh, where is she anyway?
Let me just cut off that head.
And, even though none of you are there, eventually he runs into a familiar face, and it's Fexy, and she's like, what's going on? He's like, I heard that, he starts to tell her about what you told him, and she goes, what? Well, where are they? I forgot to ask. You idiot. Go back and ask. And I don't want to. I'm already out here. Why don't you go ask? So they're fighting. They're talking about who's going to go ask.
Jesus.
You go ask. No, you go ask. All right. But those are, there's a little squabble between kobolds in the street right now. But we make it to the temple, and let's see here. So it's scenic. The smell of rosaries and perfumed oils are filling.
Instant.
Yeah, incense and stuff has filled the air in this location. It's got a nice little earthy smell, of not too earthy, just right. And then I think what you walk into is like basically, well, what is it being? Ooh, interesting. Actually, yeah, there are 2 people on stretchers being pulled in. And then the third one behind that is that carriage driver.
I was about to say, are they covered? Can I see, do I notice anything about these people being wheeled in?
Well, the third one's dead.
Okay, I
Well,
get that.
Make a perception check. Like they don't look like they're like if they covered them up, like parts of them just aren't covered good enough. But
8.
to you, yeah, they're covered pretty hard. You can't really.
I want to make.
You want to make?
check.
Yeah. Go right ahead, Miss Advantage.
Third 2.
I don't know. You recognize the driver from earlier and 2 other people who you do not recognize, but none of them are moving. They are still as logs, and they're being carried in by people in white robes, like paramedics
3 of
who.
them are dead.
But you walk in here.
All 3 of them are dead because of the sky shit.
And they're
Priest! Priest! Oh god.
So loud.
okay, so this woman comes up to you. Can I help you? Is something the matter?
Yes, ma'am. I believe my wife has been infected with something that is linked to
Ew,
the
that's
death of that one man who was just rolled in.
disgusting.
Yes, I need a priest to look at it.
How is that even possible? Okay, have a seat over there. I will see if Master Selvin can get right to you.
Plops down, impatiently waiting, thumping.
Yeah, you're
Paces
like,
back and forth with Jack.
yeah. Fuck this guy.
Jackson!
Wow.
Popped him on the head with my tail.
Oh no!
He kind of whines a little bit. Oh,
You're gonna be
baby.
alright.
You're gonna be
That.
alright.
So now he's getting that reinforcement he needs. Alright, so. Yeah, and you see them, like, moving these bodies into another room. And then this ragged old man comes out. He's got, like, a silvery goatee. This Pope-like hat on and everything. And he's just dabbing his face with a cloth. And he comes over and he says, well, let me see if there's anybody I can actually help. How can I help you? As he kind of approaches the
I
two of you.
turn my face.
What?
That she casted a spell and it seemed to somehow
And
infect
this
her with this.
happened. The sky and casting magic at this certain time where the sky is green affects this, and that's what happened to one of those people that just got willed in.
Well, I don't know exactly what happened to them, and it is a mystery, but it seems like some kind of necrotic energy killed them.
Yes.
But, this, he, like, waves his hand at your face, like, this, I can pop that for you if you want, though I
Please.
don't know. Yeah. Let me go get a needle and a bow. And
Okay.
he kind of, like, has a girl next to him who's, like, a nurse. Go give me a bowl, some clean water, sterilize the pen, let's get this. And then he's like,
Imagine a sterile popping being better choice than chopping.
probably, yeah. I wouldn't suggest chopping it off. And from
Hmm.
outside in the street, you could hear, Raya, where you at? I need to see if I can help you out.
Is that
You all might want to bar those doors.
yeah. Yeah.
So he like gets a candle and everything. He like heats up the end of the metal to like make sure it's really sterile, and he gets right up on that little pimple and pokes right
Ow!
in, and a whole bunch of pus just spews out of your face. And they catch it into the bowl to like not only collect it from hitting the ground, but maybe inspect what it is and everything.
Right. Right.
And for now, it looks like that pus has been removed. I don't know if that's going to end your suffering. And he, like, taps the other cheek. You're starting to grow another one here, but it's not poppable yet.
What?
Should have listened to Yelvin, I see.
Shut the fuck up, Yelvin. You don't know shit.
You're not even here, Yevon. Quit interceding.
No.
And he's like, I mean, when it gets big and needs to be popped, just come back, I guess. But judging from this, it doesn't look like it's deadly. And I'm kind of glad because 3 people died and I can't do a damn thing for them right now. This one's on the house. And he walks away.
Thank you.
Freya!
Oh no. Ragnar, you wanna go first? Along with the guard.
Yeah, are you guys ready to go back now?
You're muted again, babe.
Oops.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so we all go back with the guard. I'm sorry, I'm laughing about this scene. As you pop out of the church, or temple, you see Fizzer like, Freya, I finally found you! Come here, let me see what's going on with you.
Nothing's going on, Visser. I'm fine.
I heard you had a big old pimple, but I guess the Elvin's full of shit.
Yelvin's a liar.
Wait,
God
did he
damn it.
actually clear it?
Well, yeah, the one that was
Sick him.
bulbled up.
Sick
Yeah.
him. Sick him, Visser. Sick him.
That son of a bitch. And he starts throwing him back down the street, going back towards the couple.
He said Bexy was very pretty. Don't think I didn't remember. He's trying to steal your woman. Go on.
Wait, what? Why does that even
Huh?
matter?
Huh?
You can't steal it, bro.
Oh, no. He was winking at Bexy awful. Remember that time that Yelpin was complimenting Bexy?
Oh my god. You're trying
When
to
did
talk
I?
to you're trying to tell this you're trying to tell this kobold who has no concept of love that somebody's trying to cheat on him, and he's not even convinced that he's in love with Bexy yet. So yeah, let's see here. We'll make an intelligence check to see if that checks out. He's like, make a persuasion check. I mean, I don't mind if he's looking at her. I mean, she is a person. I would like to make sure people know that she's actually there when she's there, but you know, most of the time
Yeah.
she's not there.
He's trying to treat her like a property. He
Property?
was looking at her like some meat. Go get him.
Down with slavery.
Can I see deception from Freya? Like, my god.
Yeah, that might be deception at this point. Go ahead and deceive, Visser. Like, you were convincing him to take a plan of action, but now you're using deception to make it happen, so yeah. So, deceive... Oh yeah, that's good enough.
There you go.
Gosh.
Well, who
High
knows?
roller.
Yeah, Freya's notorious for her good rolls. At any rate, Visser, like, sheaths the Nagamaki and is starting to head back down the street with new purpose.
Have a word or two.
I will make sure that slaver feels the edge of this blade.
You just see Freya like grin,
And
wagging
Drax,
her tail.
and Drax is like, slaver!
No.
Oh my god.
You're teaching him all the bad things. Oh,
Who knows? He might be the savior we need to stop slavery. So yeah, Visser's on a mission. You're free of a visible pistol, but another one seems to be growing on your left cheek, but not as big yet. And yeah, I mean, you're being escorted back to the guardhouse. And as
Okay.
you get back, you don't see Elverina in the cell anymore.
Where is she?
I'll go check. You guys sit down here, and they must have her in interrogation already.
Oh my god.
And there's like a little loud chatting. So what did you do? You killed him in cold blood? What blood? And stuff like that. And it's like, Okay, yeah, they're in interrogation. Just wait here, ma'am. We'll get your statement from you.
I was right there with her.
Yeah, I know. I'll take your statement now, is what I meant to say. I'll pull out this scroll and start writing down what you
She
want
casted a harmless light spell and the fucking sky fucked it up.
A harmless light spell and the sky fucked it up. Is that what you want to say?
Yes.
Okay.
The sky was green. It has something to do with the magic.
The sky
That
was
whenever
green.
somebody casts a spell,
Okay. Yeah.
it went wrong.
It went wrong.
Yes.
Question mark?
Like, it was mysterious how it went wrong.
You all will need to take a statement from the priest. He may have more information for you.
Well, that is true. He did take the bodies. We will definitely be checking with them in order to discover how, what, where,
It
when,
was
why.
necrotic.
Yes, I was there when he said it, remember?
Yes.
I mean, don't get me
But
wrong.
still, I mean, it was... Elverina
it
didn't
was
do
just
shit. She shouldn't be treated like a
Elverina
criminal.
Didn't do shit. She shouldn't be... I don't need
She
to
isn't
write
a criminal.
That down.
Well, she isn't.
Have you been to her shop lately? Them prices.
Yes!
That's criminal.
I was there. I was there.
Yeah, who pays
In her
55
shop.
gold for a freaking potion?
I would. I've been a long time customer. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad somebody can afford it. At any rate, I got your statement. I'm going to check with the captain and see if you're good to go, okay? Give me
Can
a-
I add to that? Can I add to that?
Oh, sure. He flips the page. What else?
So, like I said,
So-
as soon as somebody casts a spell,
Uh-huh.
it goes awry,
It goes awry, yeah. I think he said that already, but go on.
and it has a consequence. Like, even a simple light spell has a consequence. Like, it backfires or something. Cause it done the pimple thing whenever I casted Healing Word on that horse.
Oh, yeah, well, it's a good thing you got that pimple removed, huh?
Well, another one's growing, and I pointed at my
Yeah.
left cheek.
I'm pretty sure you need to clean your face better. No big deal. It'll be fine, I guess.
I bathe every fucking day.
Do you all have any
Ouch.
spellcasters on the guard?
Yes.
Well, depending upon how this goes, we might reach out to the Arcana. They usually lend us some aid with a diviner or some spell.
Reach out to Spencer.
That's
How
a
about that?
tall order to be going after the headmaster of the Arcana, but
I mean, I know him personally.
make a persuasion check.
Persuasion or something?
Yeah, roll low.
14?
No, I'll make him make a general insight. We'll give him a +2 on this roll. And then I'll just roll this 20. Alright, that settles it. So he's like, I mean, it's not like you're telling a lie or anything, but your word of saying, oh, I know Spencer, he's like, yeah, okay, you just use anybody's name to get what you want, I get it. Look,
No,
he doesn't say
we-
that. He doesn't say that.
We know
specifically, but
Spencer.
that's good. I mean, I'm sure you and Spencer get along pretty well. But let's stay focused on the case at hand. And as far as finding magical means to get help,
What about
people-
Tierra? Does that name mean anything to you?
Well, yeah, she's like the left hand of the Arcana. Everybody here knows that.
Well, I know her too. I'm on this. Fuck. Is the sky still fucked up?
Make a perception check. Like you look outside.
34 and a nat 20.
Yeah, wow, you're nasty perceptions. But no, the sky has dimmed. It is past the dusk, as they say, and sunset has set it.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast Ascending, and I'm going to tell the guard right before I do. Hold on a minute. I'll get Tierra. Tierra.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna get on my cell here and have a conversation. All right. So you're sending to Tierra. What do you send?
Tierra. Tierra, there's something going on with the sky. It's turning green and causing magic to backfire when cast.
You got 5 more.
We need
words.
help.
Oh. Being in the Arcana. A lot of spellcasters cast spells.
Yeah, I don't see how. Wait, how bad would it be there? Oh God, how bad would it be there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me take a look at the table and see how bad it can get.
Like, how many people do live there?
Well, there's about 15 to 20 people on the campus at all times. Like, it's not a village. It's more like a scholarly type setup. And not everybody stays there to do whatever it is they do. But, like, people
Okay, I thought this was like over like 100 something students.
I mean,
or
there's
whatever.
probably, like... Okay, so Mages of the Arcana, like... We've had enough interactions as players with these groups. And you know that the Arcana's head base is more or less a training ground. And then once they get trained, they're released into the world to spread the balance. As it were. And some people find balance by being good, and some find balance by being dirty necromancers who take advantage of people and then try to make things happen for themselves in a way that they shouldn't.
Fucking necromancers.
I know, right?
Yeah. Damn necromancers.
So one of these effects is you cast Inflict Wounds on yourself. The next spell you cast deals maximum damage.
Mm.
Alright, I'm just checking to see what kind of bad things could happen. You get a reply back saying, so, about that green sky. We are dealing with 4 people who have grown malformed arms on their side.
At least you just got a pimple.
1 person has a centipede for a tongue, but it looks like that has finally passed, and they were speaking all kinds of languages. And somebody...
As she goes on, I'm going to relay to the guard what Kira says.
As she says, and I have gained... this is weird, okay.
Poor Tira.
I have gained 8 pounds, and I feel hardier for it for some reason.
I kind of got the vision of Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. Yeah, this one ability says you rapidly gain 3d6 pounds and equal number of temporary hit points. I'm like, okay, that. And she's like, and that's just those that we caught in time. End of sending.
So, what's going on here is going on over there at Timor.
You mean
So it's
art.
magical, and I think you should let Elverina go.
It's the Vale of Valor in Tynac Kingdom, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, these guys are in the same kingdom that you're currently. They were over
I
at
thought
No,
Spencer was Timor.
No, they went to Timor because they were asked to help out with the whole vampire thing that you guys called them in on.
Oh yeah.
No, they
Well,
live.
I wanted-
They live here though.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah. No,
And
that's fine.
I said the other place then.
Yeah. You're good. Oh God, flesh rot. That was the one
Ew.
where they gained vulnerability, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
bad.
that was no. That
Yeah.
helped you guys out a lot the last time
Yeah.
that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So there's been some stuff going on up north, and it's just not here. It's everywhere, and you eventually see Alvarina being escorted out, and she is put in the holding cell again. And the captain says, we're going to have to get a magister to figure this out. This is a little bit above our pay grade.
Go to the Arcana, you stupid fucks!
You hold your tongue, ma'am.
Again, Draxid, by God!
You stupid fucks! Oh god, I can't wait till you have a baby in real life, Lexi.
No.
Oh, I can already imagine how these doctor visits are gonna go.
So, Freya's outburst just kind of like, I need you to calm down, ma'am. Look, did you get her statement? He turns to the other girl. Yeah, I did.
Yes, he did.
You're dismissed. You can leave. You can go. Alvarina,
Talk to Spencer. Talk to Tiara.
Let me do
fucking
my
talk to
job,
her.
ma'am.
Well, apparently I'm doing it better than you do.
Escort these
Sir,
people out.
I believe what she's trying to say, if I may,
You're incompetent.
is
Yeah, she's calling me stupid. I get it.
you are respected as a guard, however,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do not
mhm.
seem to be an expert on the subject at hand.
Right.
That's why I will do my job and find the people who are capable. I'm not saying I'm not going to talk to the mages, but I don't need you telling me how to do my job. So, ma'am, have a nice day. I'm sure this isn't the first
good
time.
day to you.
I know this isn't the first time we met, but let's try to quit meeting like this, okay?
I snip my tail at him.
Because last time, and as you're walking out the door, last time you came in here, we had to deal with an ally of yours who murdered one of our own.
Yeah, you don't want to get Gideon riled up, do you? Hmm?
No.
Hmm?
I'm sorry, are you
Oh,
threatening
God.
me, ma'am?
I did not threatening.
That
said,
sounded
"Do
like a
you want-"
threat.
No, that is not a threat. That is
I
just saying,
know,
that's
Gideon.
stating a
That
question.
is a threat, ma'am.
That's a major.
That's asking if you want to get Gideon up and riled.
Ma'am.
Sir, Gideon is
Ma'am,
gone.
unless you want to
There's no
continue
threat to be
talking
had.
yourself into a cell, I suggest you leave.
Babe, I think we should be on our way now.
Yeah, let's go.
Mama jail! Mama jail!
Yeah,
Now, I
that's
thought
what
I
we need
was
to
bad
teach
at
him.
talking to people. Huh.
Oh, don't hold your breath, sir. You're still trying to woo Shisha. And
Yeah,
you're like,
I'm still
you're
trying to woo, but I'm not trying to get myself jailed.
Yeah. Yeah. This guard remembers you specifically because you were out there in the field with them, taking care of those giants, when your ally turned on their boy for picking up a scroll. He hasn't forgotten you, and you haven't forgotten him. Yeah. But, yeah, what do you do?
I walk outside, continuing to mumble under my breath very vulgar words.
Shut the fuck up.
What was that, ma'am? You want to say it a little louder? Come on
I
back
didn't
in.
say shit to you.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking with you. Alright, so yeah, you get out. And,
Don't know how to do the goddamn job.
yeah. It start, like, there's some guy going around lighting up the lamps, getting the town lit up for the night. And you guys are free to walk home, walk back to the guild that you have, or, you can do whatever you want. This is D&D, I'll let you decide what you want to do. You can go back in and get in trouble, too. I mean, that's an option.
Someone really wants to do that from right here.
I'm gonna go talk to Shisha.
Oh no.
Alright, while you're on your way, I need to take care of that scene real quick. The door slams open, Oh, Yelvin! Where are you at?
Oh god, damn it. 1 second. Let me think. From hearing that, what would I do?
You're in Shisei's
Ducky
lap at the
cover?
moment, and she's like patting you on the head still.
Okay, I have an idea. I get up, and they say, I don't know what he's gonna do in here.
Mhm.
Out of the safety of myself, I gotta sanctuary myself.
You ward a creature within range against an attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom save. On fail, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
No.
Now,
And I'll get 15 feet away from Shisha.
You do know if
if he fails a wisdom
fails,
save, he can easily
he'll
move
go.
towards
Yeah.
Shisei.
Yeah.
He has a 10
Yeah.
foot reach, plus he got 30
Yeah.
feet of
Mhm.
movement, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Again, but would he attack Shisha?
yes.
If he's forced to make a wisdom save and you're using Sanctuary,
Yes.
it says he has to find a new target.
Yep.
This
Yep.
would work against allies too.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you think
Dang.
about that for a minute if that's still the route
Ricky,
you want
you
to go.
got some explaining to do.
I mean, okay, so
never
you see,
mind.
you see him stomping, like he's in the open room where the reception is, and you guys are in that back living space. Did we have a map for that? Okay,
I think we did, yeah.
it was one of my drawings, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was the fight pit. It looked like the fight pit. Only it had a square. Couple squares.
This is the fight bit. It's not. Maybe I archived it because there were just way too many maps to go through. Let me check the archive real quick. What are all these
The
blank
stream
maps?
looks a little bit fuzzy.
It looks good on the monitor that I'm running, but... Let's see, token page. Oh, hey, I remember that. Random battle swamp. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think we're familiar with what this place looks like, I think. Alright, we'll just keep theater the mining this, I believe. So, yeah. So, he comes bursting through the door, and he's like, I heard that you been wanting to put a collar on Vexy.
Why would I do that?
Because you've been looking at her funny. Freya told me all about it, and you're gonna pay for your sins. And he starts pulling out the Nagamaki. Shisei looks at Visser and then at you like, what?
I don't know. Again, Freya's being really mean to me lately. For no reason. I just wanted to help her.
You wanted to cut off my face, bitch.
Hey,
I'm trying to think this out too, because I'm like considering what you're saying, and then at the same time I'm trying to figure out how influenced is Visser on this mission. I think Visser is ready to roll initiative, is what I'm thinking.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause that means we switch to this.
calm
You don't
down.
have the. At least you don't have the wand of lightning bolt.
You need to roll initiative before you do anything. Let me check the
Oh,
order.
okay then, sir.
Let me check. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, click your token wherever it is. It looks like it's over there by Freya, by the picnic table.
7. Wonderful.
Hey, I get a 7
7.
too. Wow. Okay, so you can do it at the same time.
Okay,
So he'll get something off, and you will too. So he comes running at you with the Nagamaki. What do you do?
I will,
Shield. Yeah.
how much my wisdom? I mean, that's okay. I'll cast a Shield of Faith.
All right. What does that do exactly? Just to give me the rundown.
+2 to my AC.
So that's an action or bonus? That's your bonus action.
Bonus action, and then my action, I will cast Bane on him. Say, hey, don't do this, man. I did nothing wrong. Calm down.
Your Shield of Fate drops, and Bane takes
Wait.
effect.
Ooh.
Oh shit, that's.
Yeah, that's kind of how that works.
Don't you just love concentration spells? He gets
Yeah.
a 26, and I'm sure minus 4, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
So he comes down slashing at you. You will not take Vexy away, you fiend!
Ow.
As he comes slashing down,
You're
Am
not
I-
there.
Yeah, you're not there yet.
Where am I at?
You're
with
back there
me.
with her.
where are you at, babe?
You
We're
guys just
going
got
to
out of the...
Shishays.
Like, this happened while you were having that conversation with him.
Oh
about
yeah,
having-
because Yelvin left ahead of us. Ah,
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
straight
yeah.
cheese. Ah.
See, yeah. Remember when Fizzer finally met up with you guys? And then you sent Fizzer home? Yeah, we're playing that out right now. You're technically still at the station at this point.
Uh-huh.
And
Nice.
yeah, Shishay is now on the initiative order.
Uh-oh.
Calm down, Cursor.
And she, you see her pull out her katanas. Fizzer,
Oh boy.
I know you don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm gonna knock some goddamn sense into that fucking skull of yours.
Hmm?
And she will swing at him.
Ooh.
If roll 20 will let me roll. Oh, wait. Oh god. Shishay.
Channel Divinity?
Okay, yeah, you can make it hit. Let me see what his AC is first. Alright, so he's sitting at that. So, first one would hit, second one would miss. However, if you give her a +10 to that, she will hit twice.
Yep.
And he goes, ow, Shishay, what the hell are you doing? This fiend is trying to kidnap Vexy. And Vexy comes off the staircase like, what about me?
Oh boy.
Oh dear god. So Vexy darts down the stairs, gets in behind Shishay. Leave him alone. Oh god, it's a brawl in the fucking office, guys. What are you doing? Somebody needs to make some sense. Why are you attacking each other? She rapiers Shishay and does, oh my god.
Oh shit!
Yeah, don't mess with Vexy.
Mm-mm.
Let me fix her character sheet. Her token's not showing correctly. Why is that? Oh, wow, she doesn't have a token? I need to fix that. Alright, give me a moment. But, after Vexy, you and Fizzer go, what do you want to do?
I say everyone doesn't need to fight. Please stop hurting my girlfriend.
Oh, that's very bold.
Ooh, ah. That's a
He's like, oh, high intensity moment. I can just throw it in there.
roll a
Okay,
persuasion check with your advantage.
Okay, god damn it. This is the perfect time. Don't screw up.
11.
I mean, I remember giving somebody inspiration. It's up to them if they want to do anything with it.
I wish my inspiration on you.
11, huh?
Okay.
Alright. Let's play fair. I will roll insight on them to see if they... Like, maybe the noise of the room is causing them not to hear you. Yeah, Fizzer's not shaking. This here, I'm gonna have her roll. I'm gonna have her roll with disadvantage. Oh god, poor Shishay. Yeah, the kobolds aren't listening, and Shishay stammers for a moment. She will have disadvantage on her
Okay.
next attack roll.
Mm.
Okay,
But that's your action? What do you want to do? Anything else?
Oh, wait, that was the action?
Well, you try to calm everybody down, and the kobolds are like, fuck this shit. We're gonna use this as our model.
Okay then. Bonus action.
Yeah, I think that would be the right placement.
Don't want people to fight. How do I stop this?
Yeah, Elvin, how do you stop it?
Gavin, how do you stop it?
Alright, well, here, let me help. Fizzer turns to Vexy over Shisei's shoulder and says, Vexy, Freya told me that Yelvin here has been looking at you. He's gonna try to collar you and make you a slave. I will not let that happen. You're my friend. I wouldn't let anybody slave you. And he'll go ahead and swing at you.
Ooh.
And that would
He technically
be...
gets 2 attacks. I keep forgetting.
Okay, that 20 would match. So... Does it go to the defender or the attacker?
He met your AC. He just has to meet your AC, even if it gets lowered. So
Okay.
20 points of damage as this long glaive-like sword is coming down upon you.
Okay. I wanted to be nice, but you're
I
attacking there.
think niceness just went out the window, and all you have left is a bonus action if you're going to do anything.
Bonus action, I put up a spiritual weapon.
How? Where are you putting it on?
I'm putting it on good old prisoner level 5.
God damn, you're looking to hurt somebody, aren't you? We're gonna borrow somebody's dagger that I made recently.
Let's see that dagger. Ooh, nice dagger.
Can
No.
Rory pop in and be like, what the hell are y'all doing?
Rory's in a different campaign, no.
What about Yuri?
No,
Okay.
you're not. You don't even know these idiots.
Woo!
How in the hell did... Okay, I get it. So how much is that? 30...
That's 30, 40, 45.
He looks slightly hurt.
That's slightly? Damn.
Well, he took some gashes, but he's angry. So that finishes the boys' turn. We come back to Shisei and Vexy. Shisei, what options do we have? I keep forgetting she's a rogue too, but she's doesn't have an ally within 5 feet of Vexy.
Yes, she does. Yelvin.
Yeah.
The Elven's on the other side of Vexy.
What?
Vexy would be here. The Elven's over
Yeah?
here. She can't get sneak attack on her unless the Elven was closer to Vexy. I mean, she can sneak attack Visor, but I'm also trying to think of a peaceful way to disengage these guys.
Okay, alright.
I think Shisei will sheath her katanas, put out her hands like, everybody needs to stop. If you want to see any more shiny, if you want to see any more gold, if you want to see any more burnt toast, I suggest we all settle down. And she will try to do an intimidation check. She's not terrible, but, you know. Oh. Nice.
I'd be scared of her.
Yeah, because I kind of made her that way, didn't I? So Fexy's going to roll insight to see if she's going to be... Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, this might actually go your way. So Vexy and Fizz are like visibly. You too are
I'm
intimidated. No, you're intimidated by her too, and you're like, need to put the weapons away Because she kind of like directed it to everybody around. Like she was trying to go after everything that anybody would want from her. Money, gold, silver, burnt toast, whatever. You need to lay down your arms and let's figure out what the hell is going on here. And Vexy like reluctantly like hides her rapier. Visser like shows you he's putting the Nagamaki away, but he's got like this blood stain coming down his face, like he's not phased, but you know he's been, you know you hurt him, but he's like looking at you like that didn't do shit to me. You can't hurt me. Ow, that
You
hurt.
barely hurt me either.
Did he now?
Yeah.
I owe
that's
you a.
two attacks
I
to
think I owe you a swing from previously too, because I only rolled once. Let me give you that attack just to even the playing field, because you just said that.
I attacked him once with the.
Yeah, but he only attacked you once earlier. All right, so he missed with one of the other attacks. That's why he didn't show up. That's good. Let's see what's. No, he wasn't playing at that point. All right, so everybody's like settled down. Better not even think about getting a collar and putting it on Vexy. You hear me? And he like tries to reach up and grab your shirt, and he's like going to try to climb up on you. Do you do anything? You
I am going to resist that.
All right, let's do athletic oppose.
The funny thing is, he's still baned. Yes.
That ties, friend.
Yeah. He's just stuck at the ground then.
Well, he starts to scamper up, and then you push him down. However, he's done what he wanted to do. Blood that was coming off his head smears across your armor. Your hands are covered in the blood of his head. It busted open, and he just got all over. He's like, "You are not putting a collar on her at all!" And Vexy's over there.
I
shit.
never was.
Seriously, Visser, where did you hear such a thing? Freya told me. You? Go. You leave. Yeah.
You're
So-
muted, babe.
Wow, babe, look at all you caused!
I know, right? She's just chaos.
Rude.
Like, let's see. This is Monday's campaign where you cause chaos, not Wednesday.
Right.
Now your kid knows all these naughty words, and your friends are trying to kill each other because you told them that they did this. But she's just like,
I said that Yelvin was looking at
Yeah.
her because of the thing that happened with the love potion and everything.
Uh-huh.
yeah, but the thing is that
Vexy, your skills shine like the moon. Who said that, Yelvin? Who said that?
but Visser is so naive that he took it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was the only way he was going to jump into action.
Yeah.
Like, that's his friend. He doesn't want her to go away. And if Yelvin's a
Yeah.
slaver, then he was going to kill him. That was the impression he was under. So he's like, I thought Yelvin was a slaver, and he was going to take her away, so I was going to exact my revenge and be like, bitch, no, you can't take her.
Yelvin was gonna cut my face.
By the
How do
way,
you think I feel?
you guys can walk in now.
Medically,
Now-
I'm a healer.
Okay, before you get into that argument,
Medically cut your
before you get into that argument, you guys are welcome to come in on the scene where they're all just
Okay,
now defused.
yeah,
Okay.
Well,
And she says,
I-
like, all right, well, when she gets here, I will have a conversation with her, and we'll get right to the bottom of this. And the door opens, and you guys appear.
you going in first, babe, or me?
Freya,
Mm,
you hear
I'm just
Shisei's
following you.
voice. Freya,
You're following in me?
Yeah, so I'm just carrying Draxon.
yeah, keeping the baby out of harm's way.
You see Freya already heated. She's already heated.
Why are you heated?
Cause the fucking guard don't know how to do his fucking job.
Oh yeah, she's mad about that. And Shisei kind of like walks up to you sternly. He's like, "What in the nine hells did you tell Fizzer? He came in
told
here and attacked Yelvin
look,
for no
look.
What?
What?
What
So
indeed? What
look,
indeed?
look.
What?
Look, look. Okay, so I'm going to explain this to you, right?
You damn right you are.
So, Yelvin over there, I had a pimple on my face that was all kinds of sinny, okay?
I was gonna help with that. That's what I was supposed to do in the first place.
Because Yelvin wanted to cut my face, apparently.
Through
So,
my medical experience, best time
shut
to
the fuck up, Yelvin. So, as to get back to him, I recall a certain love potion was used on Yelvin to comment on Vexy. How your scales are so to shine as bright as the moonlight. Who said that, Yelvin? Huh? Who said that?
Gave me the potion then?
What the hell is a love potion? What the hell is a love potion? Wait, you didn't
Something
really
that
like my
you can
skills?
probably figure out.
Yeah, and Vexy's like, what?
apparently.
You didn't like my skills? What's
You
going on?
you looked at him funny, Vexy. You remember that?
Oh,
You was like, get away from me.
well,
But I said nothing of the such of slavery.
Well, I kind of got over that after we kicked his head when he was drunk. But you said that he was looking at her funny, and I
He
thought
was looking at her funny.
you said that he was going to take her as property, is what you told me.
Well, he was looking at
And
her.
property
like
is slavery, and slavery is bad, and slavery is not going to happen on my watch. And you see his
When I was
face
It
is
under
wasn't
busted.
gonna happen on my watch neither.
Yeah,
When
and
I
you
was
s-
under the
Because I would
effect of
never
a
do
love
that.
potion that someone gave me,
You was gonna cut my fucking face.
medically, I'm a fucking doctor.
She's like
You're
throwing
a
her hands
fucking
up.
priest.
She
I'm gonna
throws
get
her
nose
hands
to
up.
nose.
My background is the soldier, doctor, healer.
So you're like right up here, face to face with him right now, and Shay's like throwing her hands up.
I'm right here. I'm right here. Nose to nose with Yelvin. Tall,
yeah.
dark, and handsome over here.
Yeah, Shay's like burying her face in her hands, like, I don't know what to do with this. And Fizzer's like,
I'm sorry, Shay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to help her. And all she's
By
doing
cutting
is
my
teaching...
face.
I guess you don't take healers seriously then.
Vexy's-
No, I am a healer.
Vexy's trying to swing at your spiritual weapon.
Vexy.
This thing hurt Fizzer though. Look at it. You can see the blood on it. And you see blood on the top of the forehead.
I'm going to touch Fizzer. I'm going to reach over there and touch him.
Mm.
I'm going to use Healing Word.
Oh yeah, like
Level
that's gonna
4.
help.
Yeah, that's...
What, you don't have
Do you
cure
want
wounds?
some
What the fuck
healing?
kind of healer are you?
Oh wait!
Do you
shit,
want some
I forgot.
better healing?
Can I
there,
switch? Can I switch? I meant
Yeah.
to do Cure Wounds
Okay, you can
level
switch.
4.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm about to
I
say
wanna
healing
do-
words
yeah.
an emergency only.
There you go.
Okay, so that's like what, 27?
Yeah.
Half of the damage that he took. Say, gee,
Can you
thanks,
go,
Freya. So Freya, is he a slaver or
Since
what?
I'm a healer, I will heal him.
No, he is not a slaver.
Then why'd you tell me he was after property? God, that's why I attacked him.
Why did he tell you to cut my face?
Because I thought he had a better chance of persuading you.
She
With
asked me.
the Nagamaki? Look at his fucking sword! Do you see that shit?
It will definitely cut your face.
Yeah! In
Oh, you
half.
want- Yeah, I guess you want it attached, huh?
Yeah.
Fair. That's a fair assumption. I'll accept that. All right. Well, so this was a big misunderstanding. I will go ahead and take my leave. And
I'm gonna hug Fisser before he leaves. I'm sorry.
What? You quit? Like?
And I'm gonna put him down.
Yeah. He's like.
Put it down.
So you grab him. He's like, hey, no. Oh God, whatever, woman. Yeah. And then he walks out with Vexy following after.
Okay.
Oh, and I will go ahead and touch Shishay.
Yeah, she has
Sorry
like
that you got hurt for me.
yeah, she like touches the arm where the gash was from the rapier, and you heal it up. She's like, you know, I expect fighting. I expect it. I know we're all under a lot of pressure. We're expected to be a certain
With the
level.
day that I've had, yeah, I'm under a lot of pressure right now.
You know what sounds good?
Tea!
And I know the
You're
perfect
famous
place.
tea!
Well, I had a better idea, but I was thinking maybe we could go to the hot spring.
I'm down.
But we can have tea
Sounds good.
first. We can have tea first.
Yes. Your honey drop tea, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. And she will rummage into the kitchen area and start making tea.
I believe I haven't tried this yet.
It's really good, Yelvin.
Okay. Looking forward to it.
Oh god, she's
Smiling
gonna try. Yeah, she's gonna try extra hard to make it good. Yeah. Well, I don't need this turn order anymore, though that did get messy quick.
Yeah, but
fight
that
music
20
is
though.
on a spiritual weapon. I've never seen that happen ever between any of you guys. Like the time you need the natural 20, it's like I didn't really need it for this fight, but okay. All right, so back to business.
Yeah, no one hurts my Shishay, damn it.
Well, technically, Fexi was the
Nobody
one that
hurts
hurt
my
her.
face, damn it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I should have hit.
Yeah, Fexi's the one that came down like, don't hurt my man, I'm gonna hurt you. Because she actually seems to be more infatuated than Visser is with her. So...
Oh, I know all about it. She tries to
Mhm.
hide it from me.
Mm-hmm.
My insights are deadly, let me tell you.
What did I need? I needed a roll from Shisha, I guess. I'm gonna roll a couple things just to see which one fits better. Well, wait, this kitchen has a plus 10 to it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Mhm.
So we will just roll a...
Well, I used Constitution when I was cooking.
We always rode survival too. So
Yeah, that's why I'm rolling a couple. Okay, I'll take the survival.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that's Nat.
That's a nat. So yeah, this.
So you got a 31?
Yeah. Nat 20. Wow, 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 wow. She comes out with a silver platter. This big old tea kettle that she has set, or not a kettle, but like a pot that she put the kettle through. You know how it works. It's a very traditional tea set, and she brings it out with milk, honey, and other confections scattered throughout, and empty teacups for everybody to like pull from the silver platter. And everybody is given a moment to try her tea,
Honey
Yeah.
drop tea.
and it is deliciously honey. You can make it even sweeter if you add sugar, or milkier if you want to add milk. But the tea itself, by itself, is definitely divine.
Delicious.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
will fall-
sip occasionally.
I'll just say, could I just have the way that you prefer it though, Shishay?
She looks at you, and she puts two little lumps of sugar in hers, and 2 lumps of sugar in yours, a little sprinkle of milk in both, and stirs it up, and says, "Here you go." And she offers it to you first, and then takes hers and waits for you to take a sip.
And I'll say, thank you for the meal in Japanese. Arigato.
It's magically delicious.
It's not a meal, it's tea.
Yeah, but it's thank you for
Yeah. So you
receiving
use it.
something for a
It's
meal.
a
or-
lucky dust, and yeah. She's like,
Yeah.
well,
Yes.
Make-
Learning.
make
It's
a
downtime.
make a persuasion check as you're trying to imitate her.
Finally!
She kind of like laughs a bit. It's like you're being too proper, but you could definitely see her smiling because you did it.
Sorry, loud.
There you go. You finally got somewhere. I'll give you a point. But yeah,
I
even
sip occasionally.
Draken's still like getting pouty now because he's still like feeling that little lump on his head, and he kind of lets out a whimper every now and then.
Yeah, I think it's about time we took Jackson home.
Wait, he has a lump on his
Let's get a
head?
little
Well, you don't know that. Yelvin doesn't know that, but they know that.
He wasn't behaving.
Wait, you hit your child for
Yep.
misbehaving?
Fuck this guy.
And you're teaching him swears? Who's teaching him swearing?
Maybe you should be smacking Freya instead.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Everything
Okay.
alright? Okay.
Yes, my mom
I
came in.
figured Jackson would look at Freya and be like, "Mommy bad."
Mommy bad, yeah. Jail.
Hmm.
Jail, mommy.
Oh, so you think mommy should be in jail? Oh. Yelvin
Yeah.
chuckles at that.
Yeah. But,
I
yeah.
may or may not have gotten a little heated with the guards because they don't know how to
She
do
may
their
or may not have been
job.
inconsiderate of her young child.
I was mad. Okay, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Still getting used to being a mom.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah, she's shaking you.
That you allowed him to hit your child's head?
Yes, we believe in discipline, Yelvin. Maybe you should have had some as a
Yeah,
child.
yeah.
You see Yelvin's eyes get really, like, depressed. Wartime thoughts running through his head. It's like, maybe I wasn't disciplined enough, huh?
I have
see.
a whip if you need to be
Last
disciplined. Did you forget my training?
No. Can she insight me, please? To see what I
Sure, I'll
mean?
let her. I'll let. Like, she's just been off family joke. But if you want to see if she can see more than that, let's see what she knows. Yeah, she's oblivious.
Okay, fine. Just bad wartime thoughts.
I
and-
want to incite the shit out of this.
Sure. Why not? Wow,
No,
Freya, you rolled
Don't
low.
care.
Wow.
It's like
Maybe you wanna give it a try?
right here on her give up puck level.
Maybe you and Yelvin could connect on some level, Mr. Tight Lips.
Who wants to
Hey,
do that?
Like, I'll
You said it's almost like you're remembering war times.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just would I counter this by persuade? What would I
I
counter
got
to this?
a DC in mind if you'd rather do that.
What's the DC in your?
Well, unless you don't want him to know, roll deception.
Well, against his insight. So, babe, insight.
Could
Yeah,
we
go ahead.
say that I am proficient in recognizing scars of war?
Yeah,
I will give you
Yeah.
advantage.
yeah.
So, what does he see from your?
You can tell that Yelvin has been through some really dark shit, having, killed many mages in his past, and seeing a lot of people die as well,
Okay, so I see
and
regret.
and being disciplined to kill. Like, this is the law by the land. You're supposed to kill mages. And
Oh, that's
those
right,
don't get
because he's from
punished.
Ironforge, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
so you know that he had to kill mages, or else he would get hurt for not doing so.
Motherfucker. I should burn you at the stake, bitch.
Hey,
Wow.
wrong campaign. Back
How
up.
compassionate!
Let's not.
I'm
blur
not sure
the
what's
line.
happened to Freya.
Freya is being played by Yuri tonight, so
Yeah.
apparently
Very
her
soul
spirit.
Everyone, please
Yeah,
forgive my wife.
yeah, her spirit is like slipped into Freya for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know who let
Yeah,
that
she
bitch
went to
out of
hell.
a furnace.
The cold part of hell.
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
So take off all your armor. What? Alright.
She doesn't have armor.
She don't need it. She was talking to you. Alright.
Yelvin, don't you mustn't dwell on the past. Let's leave it where it belongs. It didn't mean anything ill, but we do discipline our child to make him a better person.
Daddy bad. Beats him with a weapon.
No, Draxon, mommy's bad, daddy's good, and you're misbehaving.
Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Bad,
I
You're
bad.
not
reach out for
cheese,
my
Draxon.
son.
Mommy bad too.
Come here, baby.
Mama bad bad.
Daddy bad. Daddy bad.
Daddy bad.
No. Babe, I whack her on the head with my tail.
Ow!
Mommy bad.
Daddy's worst.
Me bad.
I
Teach
used
your kid to hate
I used my
both the parents.
scythe
Oh,
Babe.
as
a plus
stick.
5 to
As a
attack.
stick.
So.
as a stick. It's a stick.
You're going to
Stick.
kill him.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
It's a cursed weapon.
It's a non-lethal
You're very displeasing your husband.
on on his hand. I'm gonna pop
Whose hand?
your hand.
My hand.
Yes.
What did I do?
You're being bad.
What did I do?
It's like a quarter- It's
Everybody.
a quarter stab. It's like a quarter stab
I'm about
right
to do
now.
quarter
It's
stab
not.
your
It
ass.
does, it does no damage, and if you want
Yeah.
to dodge it, I can make her roll an attack. Roll to see if she hits you.
Okay, I'll just go ahead
We
and
all
sit
know the
next
answer
to
to that one.
Cliche then.
Because I'm not going to use my scythe on him because that would be bad.
I mean, roll an attack roll. Sounds like he wants to try to dodge.
Alright.
I mean, you still get the plus 5 to Dragonborn, so.
There.
Ah,
No, roll
you cut
the
yourself
scythe.
again.
Roll the
Oh,
scythe.
shit. Okay.
I didn't ask you to roll quarterstaff. Roll the scythe. It has abilities. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
beat the-
my gosh.
So but she's doing it non-lethal, so you take 2
Yeah.
hit points of damage, but she manages to slap your hand before you can even get it away.
Can I see the damage though? I want to see that.
Daddy bad!
Oof.
You hear a soft, like,
And
drop.
it gets a plus 5 to it.
I mean, you're not doing
Poison.
actual, like you're like
Yeah.
I'm assuming
I'm
you're pulling
explaining to him.
back. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You she could have done that much damage to you, but
Ain't nothing to fuck with, especially with that scythe.
Uh-huh.
you hear a soft voice in your head, Freya. Are we going out for blood today? I haven't had a good workout in weeks.
It'd be a little bit ish. And I say that out loud.
And yeah, that's
Do
all
what?
She
What?
said.
How you cut out?
She
That's
But
said.
very-
it will be a little bit, Gesh.
Did.
Okay.
You remember how my scythe has Gesh's head?
Yeah.
I hear Gesh in my head. It's very faint right now. And my scythe also produces poison. But as it grows in strength, y'all could possibly. That's out of character knowledge.
Oh, what do you tell him in character? That's what I'm worried about.
Just the first part. Just the first part.
That you hear Yash's voice from the side.
Yes.
Freya's going crazy.
Frey's not going crazy.
Mama crazy.
You hear voices. You hear
No.
voices in your head, right? Again, I don't know Gresh.
Gesh.
Gesh.
Yes, I don't know who that is.
This was long before you joined, Elvin.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that you're hearing voices in your head.
I snap my scythe into an actual scythe.
Oh, Yelvin dear, please just stop.
But
That it's fine.
I'm
that seems like a
showing.
medical
Do
problem.
you
I'm
really
showing-
want to start this?
I'm showing my scythe head.
And, yeah, and what you see is like a scythe that has like the scythe piece coming out of the bone of a
And it's
dragonborn
green.
skull. Yeah, and it's got the spine and the tail wrapped around it and all that good shit. Somebody likes picking up parts and putting them together.
Speaking of which, I need to take this back to the bone crafter and add Riviera's talons.
Neat.
Neat.
I was planning to get through this month. We keep getting hung up, don't we?
I
Yeah.
tap my scythe again to turn it back into a stick.
Alright.
Huh.
But yeah. So Shisei's like, don't talk about it. Like she just needs a spa. She just get rid of the
Okay.
stress. It'd be fine.
Okay, I'm also going by the fact that I don't know magical items, and I didn't know things are sentient.
Yeah. Well, she didn't explain that part, dude. She's just saying I hear his voice.
Yeah. So like,
But
So what does Ragnar think about that? I know Ragnar's being awful quiet.
Yeah. Because Ragnar's unhappy and is ready to take Draxton home, as he said earlier.
no, I mean, yeah. Well, and Shisei will say, why don't you all go ahead and go home?
Afraid
And
about to get her ass left.
yeah. And I'll set up an appointment at the spa tomorrow.
Alright.
Everybody's welcome to come.
Is it
Oh.
my treat or
I think the company's treat would be in line.
you're right.
so
Yeah.
from what so is it a hot spring or a spa?
It's a
Well,
hot
it's
spring
got a
and
hot
a spa.
spring. Yeah, you can get a spa treatment while you're there. But you can definitely sit there and enjoy a nice warm hot spring. This
It's not one of those, from what I've read, those mixed bass hot springs, is it? Or no?
She gives you a coy look and she goes, "Are you wanting to go into the co-ed with me?"
That would be lovely.
I'm going to walk out at this point.
So yeah, these two
Bye,
are-
Shishay. Bye, Yelvin.
Bye.
By the way, this is your house. You can come back in now.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I mean, we were
Right.
using it for the other place, but yeah, you can have your house
Oh.
back now.
Yeah, we'll go upstairs.
Okay. Let's see, how do I want to do? So, make a persuasion check as she kind of like smirks about the co-ed stuff with you.
Can I bless myself or no?
You need it. Go for it.
Thank you. I have the spell slots for it. Boom. Where are you, persuasion? Where are you? They are.
Wow.
Roll that bless.
Okay.
Well,
Next
average.
bless at least.
She kind of like, at the end of the conversation, she kind of tells you, what would she say? I gotta think this out a bit. No, she just says, well then, we'll look forward to it. And she just kind of like picks up the teacup and everything, and she gives you a quick peck on the cheek. It says, after I get this put away, I'm gonna head home myself. Do you want to walk me?
Why, of course.
And that's where we're gonna end the scene there. You two are at home dealing with the baby and dealing with each other. Unless we need to shine a light on him. I mean, I like to skimp over things and just kind of like...
Just
because-
baby swearing noises are heard throughout the house.
let me just ask this. Do you guys try to get to bed before midnight?
Yes.
Yeah. Attraction, yeah.
And now I just gotta consider if Draxon's gonna let you get to bed. I'm looking for a token. Did it move it over? No, or is it just, that's not a character sheet. Okay, hold on. Well, I thought there would be a character for that as well in the monster manual. So...
A night terror or something?
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. So at night, you guys... It takes quite a while to get baby Draxon to settle down and quit pouting about being patted on the head too hard. But eventually, he gets tuckered out after you let him wind himself down. And we get to the midnight hours. And there is a strange whoo, 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 and you hear your owlbear getting uppity as something seems to be in your backyard.
Huh.
Not that one.
I'm
No, that would have been...
going to run downstairs. Investigate.
And as you do so, you see... Like, I couldn't find a token, that's what I was looking for. Let me see if I can find one here, maybe. Do I have access to it? I don't guess I do. Well, it would have been a strange-looking, almost 8-foot-tall figure, full of fur, dressed in, like, cloaked robes, and there is a mist in the backyard. And it looked like he just literally spilled out of this mist into your backyard.
I'm gonna yell at my husband. Ragnar, get down here. We have company.
I rush over.
Let's use...
And I rush down.
I'm just going to use this for now. That'll work. And, yeah, you see a figure in the backyard who... Once,
Look.
like, they lean themselves on a wooden staff, and they pull themselves up, and they look around, and you can see, like, a furry face underneath the cloak, and it stares out, trying to figure out where it is, and then it starts to stumble a bit. Hits the ground. And, yeah.
Delvin gets out of his treehouse.
Yeah, you're in the treehouse.
Step outside. Wait, is he in the pin, or is this him right here?
That's him right here, Yeah. Like,
Okay.
your owlbear went over in this direction to make a fuss, and the cage is keeping her in, and she knows to stay in her pen.
Then I would run outside this side of the house.
Yeah. I'm gonna
You
follow
there? Are
Sam.
you all right?
Where am I?
You're at our house.
Where is... Okay, Colin. Got it.
Are you in need healing? I need healing.
I don't remember.
I would like to. How can I look at him? Like, I want to see what I can see just from looking at him. Like,
You
is
can
he
do a-
sick? Does he look like fiendish or anything like weird?
Well, it depends. Are you going to use abilities to figure that out, or
No, just skills. Skill
just
check.
to look at him? Make a perception check. Yeah.
Just need to see if I see anything that could be potentially dangerous.
He doesn't look threatening. He seems disoriented and confused, but he is a lumbering figure. Like, when he stands up fully, he's about 8 feet tall. And as he kind of like reveals parts of his hand against the staff, you can see it completely.
Does he have a
covered.
weird nose?
Kind of like a
Is
I
it
don't know.
really big?
No, it doesn't stick out. It's more like what you would see on like maybe a dog, perhaps, like a dog-like
Like
nose.
a cat or a dog?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
I
it
would
Know
doesn't.
like to
exactly what
reach
it
down.
is.
I would like to reach down and give him 10 HP by laying my hand on his
He,
shoulder.
And I will also give him some healing.
I mean,
I'll
we
do
don't
medical
fully. We
check.
don't want to fully heal him in case he's dangerous.
We're gonna start touching you
Let's
everywhere. and make you feel
identify
better.
whether he's an enemy or not before we give him a bunch of health.
All right.
I'm gonna check him medically.
Alright.
Well, let's see here. I guess this would kind of play a couple times in the background.
Hey, babe.
Hmm?
I just whispered you.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's this mist that is still in the backyard, and you can hear the faint laughter of like children far off.
Ethereal bleed. He's been inside the ethereal bleed, babe. That's not good.
Where am I? Where is this
You're-
place?
You're in Tynac. Better
Tynac?
yet, you're in.
Where are you
um,
from? Do you remember your name?
He kind of like hesitates because it's like he's trying to think about it. I don't recall.
Can you recall anything?
He has amnesia. He's been in the ethereal bleed.
He's been in there for quite some time from the looks of it.
I recall these slumbering things trying to grab me. I beat them off, and
He looks a creature of nature.
I would, please, sir, come in.
Yes.
And I try to help him off the ground
Yeah, me too.
and, like, help him walk inside.
easily enough. I mean, 2 Dragonborn's better than 1.
Excuse you, Yelvin.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Restoration in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we all head inside, I guess?
Mhm.
And he
We're
kind
gonna
of like,
set him down right here.
thank you
I'm
for,
sitting in the chair. Yeah.
thank you for your generosity. I wish I could tell you more, but I just don't remember.
It's okay.
You probably need to rest, though, sweetheart. We have a downstairs. We have an extra bed to sleep in. The bed that we made for Tiara.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I...
Dip,
Excuse me!
You guys are fighting to cook? Okay. So you two have gas and you're both excited to cook. Well, that's good.
I grab some bread and some water.
I whip up some mashed potatoes and
So,
like a stew.
Okay, well, once
What's
he's
the
spent a
last
half
thing you
hour of the
remember?
cooking,
Yeah,
I
it's
hand the
good.
man some bread and water.
He gulps down the water. And Yelvin, you do have a moment to talk to him. What did you want to say?
so what's the last thing you remember? Clearly.
I remember whacking this fiendish, this zombie, I guess. Is that what they were? I remember knocking this zombie over and over, and it kept getting back up. And then there was
Revenants.
more zombies coming after me, and I kind of like kept them off. And then
And you hear Freya say revenants. Because she is very, very in tune with them.
No, actually, it was a zombie that just would not die.
Oh, really?
He had the 1 hit point, and then it just got back up because he couldn't do enough damage.
Oh,
Now, you can clearly tell he's talking about zombies. And he said there was a cluster.
ethereal bleed.
We need to end before too long. It's 10:13.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're getting there. I just wanted to close on this scene. So yeah,
Closes
this-
with a mystery.
yeah, I wanted to give
I
you
see how
a
it is.
mystery character. Yeah, what, you don't like that?
Gonna leave this mystery character in our house for a week.
I
Yep.
know, right? But yeah, you guys feed him. You get him all
Yep.
invited,
Yep.
and
I
let
hand him some
Show him
mashed
his
potatoes
quarters.
and soup, and yep, carry his
So-
tray back.
I could end it there and be like, okay, we'll pick up on this next week. But I'm going to ask you a question. You say yes or no. But would you like the meaty part of the ending to make a debut? Like
Yes.
where-
Yes.
So somewhere far, far away, in Timor Kingdom, perhaps. Maybe it's in Corinthia. The camera zooms out from whatever you're doing, and then we are encroached on what looks like a crypt. And then we go past the crypt, and there's like a secret entrance leading down into some kind of hidden layer. And in this hidden layer, there's like a sarcophagus type thing, but it doesn't look exactly like a sarcophagus. But we all of a sudden, at the end of the episode, we see a scaly arm reach up and throw the lid off. And then we fade to black.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Thank you for joining us for some D&D tonight.
Ah.
This has been the Tynac Kingdom. We do this every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. and we go to about this time. We also have a campaign on Monday where we completely...
We bring back dead, scaly bad guys
Shh,
every
you know,
week.
Well, somebody's gotta die, and why not give them more reasons to do so, apparently. But join us for this slice of life that is finally getting some Halloween vibe love, I guess. I don't know. October and everything. But join us again on Mondays at 7 p.m., Wednesdays 7 p.m. I will randomly stream throughout the week, but it's neither here nor there. I can't dedicate myself fully, but you're welcome to join in whenever I do. I hope you're all enjoying ChaoticCalling.tv, our new domain, and I will end with our just the last reminder that we are helping out with Advantage on November 4th through the 8th between 4 p.m. and 1 a.m. Eastern. You can join us over at twitch.tv/ForgeBreaker, or stay tuned here on November 7th at 10 p.m. where we'll be hosting a one-shot along with other people who are doing one-shots, but ours will be on November 7th. And yeah, thank you for ruining this. We are doing a slew of one-shots to fund awareness for Alzheimer's Association. So please, if you can come by and watch our session on the 7th or any of the others, you help give the players advantage by donating. And all this money goes to Alzheimer's Association, a very dear and near fundraiser for many people, I'm sure. You can also donate for Banes and Woes for the party and stuff like that, so check it out. I know some of them are doing giveaways, so if any of you guys in my chat want to jump in and try to get a part of that giveaway stuff, you can definitely do that as well. But that's my announcement. You guys have been great players. It's great to get Wednesday back together again. You can say goodnight to Twitch. And
Good
Good
night.
night, Twitch.
Good night, Twitch.
And with that, heed the call.
Do you hear the calling?
No, you must heed
The
it.
chaotic
first.
calling.
You must. Oh, I could.
Calling of a random man in my house.
Thank you for the bread.